Yeah.
Hello.
It's a fun game.
Welcome to Off Topic.
Hi.
I'm your host,
Hello.
Michael. We've got Jeremy, Alfredo, Matt, Gavin, and some sponsors. This episode,
Zippity
Movement,
Yes.
the Stitch Fix, and Voodoo.
What have we done today?
And then says you were talking when we started Halo.
Nothing. We've done Lasso. We did
That's,
Lasso episode
that's a
3.
lot of something.
Yeah, it was a lot of something.
It was a longie.
It was a
Lasso.
bunch of nothing.
It was
and
a
lot of
longie,
something.
longie dongy.
Yeah. Nightfall. The level Nightfall.
You were right over there, Matt?
I was
He's just
worried.
going,
I was worried we wouldn't be done in time.
Yeah,
got
well,
it.
because we took a break at the 2-hour mark to
just reset our
to
footage.
give reset our brains, give the mixer and our captures a rest, let them go, and then jump back in. There's a lot of
It's
elites.
2 long recordings back to back. Lasso to Off Topic.
Yeah,
day.
that's true.
Yeah.
It's a long day, and
Busy, kind of.
I love we ended Lasso, and I went, I'll play a couple matches.
I like
of
a
Halo.
busy day. A busy day is sitting still in a chair for 3 hours and then sitting at a bar for another 2 hours.
Well, it's busy for our mouths.
busy
We
for
have
our
a busy
is.
mouth
Still
there.
Yeah.
busy. Didn't say physically.
There was so many times that
I
I would
feel like I'm getting fat.
like. Well, I ate 2 sandwiches today.
You did.
Oh man.
Oh, it was great. But
Some
now I
tots
want
right
dinner.
now.
Yeah, you are. Gotta save something for the show, right?
No, I gotta play more Halo.
I mean him.
Oh,
Oh yeah. I'll get you on the show.
we were playing
We're gonna
last time.
talk
There's so
about
many
later.
times playing it, I would go. I think it's been quiet for a while because we're just so focused and so concentrated.
Let me tell
Or
you this.
defeated.
Let me tell you this. Who's not focused at all? Ryan. He
Yeah,
never
not
knows
that.
when anyone dies. No, not that.
Oh.
It's just like never looking at the red numbers. He never knows.
Ryan
Ever.
also, he likes to switch it up a lot.
For no reason.
On the parts that we've got
Sometimes it
down.
worked, though. It
It
worked,
does.
yeah.
It makes total sense to not be a psycho just pounding your head into the wall. But sometimes it's like, all right, we got that bit. We can do that bit every time.
Sometimes it's
what
like-
if we did it this way? It's like, no, we need to do the next bit.
There was a
not
moment-
this
You
bit.
You can always improve.
There was a moment
Don't worry.
in today's episode where, we were doing something, we were hung up on a part, which is the entire series of getting hung up.
Yeah.
And Ryan was really stressing we do something different. But like the thing we were doing was working, as much as it was. It
Right,
wasn't.
which means 50%.
But like, it's something in Lasso. You don't usually breeze through things. And I sat there thinking like, to myself, I'm like, Ryan, we don't have to reinvent the wheel. But it just wasn't even worth saying. I was just thinking
Oh,
it.
yeah.
And like 30 seconds later, Gavin goes, Ryan, stop trying to reinvent the wheel. I'm like, that's what I was thinking. I just didn't want to say it. I didn't want to get him riled
Ryan
up.
goes, yeah, it's a wheel, but it's a shitty wheel.
Yeah, He's like, it's a wheel that worked one time.
But
It's still a wheel.
he tried something different, and it worked. On that particular
But then,
case,
like,
it worked.
then
That's when we dropped
there was
down to hit the elites.
There was
in the
another
background.
particular
It
case
felt
before
very-
that
There was one
was
before that,
working,
thanks.
and then we stopped, and I'm like, let's just keep doing that. We only tried it like 5 times, and then we did something else for like 15 minutes, went back to that, and it worked the first try. Like,
Yeah.
we went back to it.
It's
There's
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
luck.
There's
right?
a lot of like
Sometimes-
headbanging against the wall.
Sometimes your plan and all the enemies that are involved in the plan, they just don't show up. Well, they come in another door, they come around
They
the
do
back.
whatever the hell they want.
You're talking about the warp.
But when you
bit,
reset
right? Yeah.
time,
That
I
warp
don't
bit.
I feel like we didn't give that enough shots.
The
I
warp
don't
bit.
envy you guys at
Listen, if
all.
you can find a warp point, use it.
There's as much as you can in Lasso. Sometimes you can find a sneaky little route where you just haul ass and hope it teleports everyone else up to you.
You have 3 people up on a cliff
Going,
with
"Oh,
assault
look at me.
rifles
Oh,
going,
hey,
hey,
oh, hey, oh,"
Ryan's
and then
throwing
guy going,
Ghostman or Shadow
That
or
bit,
whatever.
one
that bit
person
where you're warping.
trying to bolt through everything.
I was sprinting towards a health pack, and you were just slightly ahead of me. So,
So
I'd be like, I'm gonna get it, and I'd warp into the middle of a fight, like, oh shit!
It was not a good warp. That was a rough warp. And I had Shadow Man at that point, so I would like run, I'd throw, that's the hologram. I'd like run,
Clone
throw
him?
Shadow Man, and then keep going. Shadow Ram.
Or Bubbleman, as Ryan was calling him.
But we'll use Bubbleman because usually it was coupled with my bubble on the ground.
Fun game. Hard
It is
game.
a fun game. Next is
it
Tip
was
of the
rough.
Spear, which I really don't remember a lot of the levels from Reach.
I didn't remember
I
most
played
of
it a fuck ton. I just don't remember.
I don't remember there being big monsters. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
those-
they're,
yeah.
they're
I
real
forgot about that.
Star
Big
Wars
monsters.
monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
except
a big thing with like tusks.
Yeah.
Here's,
Remember
here-
dealing with the wildlife,
here's how we
right?
dealt with that. Just don't look at that.
well, here's the thing with them, right? There are these 2 big monsters ripping apart grunts and stuff, or at least when you play the campaign, they rip apart grunts and then you fight the monsters to go through the area. But they don't get the legendary buffs. So the grunts annihilated them. And we had to kill the grunts and push the monsters
They're
aside.
stronger than the monster.
Yeah,
the grunts are brutal, man.
The grunts are insane.
Them and their hats.
And their hats are brutal.
So we should also mention, yes, we know there's an achievement
Yeah, we brought it up in the video. Thanks everybody who told us there wasn't an achievement. We just didn't see
There was
it.
an impressive
got to the bottom
level
of
of
it.
miscommunication.
Got to the bottom of it. Apparently, I was looking for the achievement. You said, according to Jeremy, there's no achievement. I was like, huh?
What
And then
I-
I couldn't find it because I was expecting not to find it. I was just like,
What
"Nah,
I-
maybe you're right.
The conversation went, oh, there is an achievement. Gavin just missed it. And you went, I didn't say there was an achievement. You said there was no achievement. And I was like, I definitely didn't say. I haven't even looked at the achievement list. And you were like, I didn't tell you. I was like, maybe you told me and then you forgot you told me. And then I told you what you told me and you thought I told you. And then it's like, we're just like, yeah, whatever.
And at some point you said, I told you.
and
Someone was
then
like, Jeremy told me.
You were like, yeah, I think Gavin said that I may have said you told me. And you're like, I didn't say anything like that. And then there was a pause and you were like, oh, I said there was no achievement in the old one. And we're like, that was it. That was
I
it.
said in the original Reach, there was no lasso achievement.
Yeah, but
So then-
he omitted the original reach, which I knew that,
Yeah.
but I only got the second half. So I was like, did they take out the lasso?
So then you checked on that information and then didn't see it.
Then I did a
which
mad
then
look.
cemented it that it wasn't there.
Yeah.
But there's 700 achievements.
There's a fuck.
So then we were just like, oh, there's no achievement.
I don't,
We've
is it
just-
actually 700? Or
We've
is
just
it?
been hammered since that there
I
is an
now have
achievement.
578 of 700.
Yeah, I have like 50. So,
Yeah, I might have like 10.
Nah, that's good. I was
But-
sick of playing multiplayer.
you know, we're going for it. We got the playlist. We're getting there.
The map right before the match I had of SWAT right before I came to the podcast. Matt was watching me play. Guy had the fucking bubble head on. He had the
Yeah.
EVA
Oh, really?
helmet.
Dude, you
You're trying
freaked
to
out
taunt
every
you.
time you
Yeah.
saw him.
Every time I saw him, I went, bubble head! And then I
It's so
jumped to my
easy to-
death because I got all flustered.
He had such an advantage over you because you just killed yourself in excitement.
Well, I mean, he also has an advantage because obviously look how many hours he's put into the game.
Well, also,
Yeah.
no, the guy, A, was not great, and B, it's a real hindrance in SWAT because it's a giant ass
giant
It's a
target.
big bubble target.
Does it affect the hitbox?
No, it's just
No,
easy to
it's just
see.
so easy to see this like giant
Exactly.
gold
There's the
glowing
EVA helmet. It's the
fucking
meta.
head.
If you watch Red versus Blue, it's what the meta wears, is the EVA
It's
helmet.
so easy to like just look at.
And like that's
Yeah.
what I used
Spot
to
and
wear
hit.
in Reach. I wore that helmet with a black visor and
It
just
draws
all black.
It draws
suit.
your attention and your confidence.
It does. No, it does. You're like,
You
look
just
at this
go, oh,
dope.
I'm gonna
wearing a
headshot
bubble
him.
on his head.
Wrong helmet for this mode.
So that means that he got to level tier 51 in the unlocks. That's where the EVA helmet is. I've
I
played
think I'm at 6.
between
one.
I've played multiplayer, a little bit
I
of
got
Slayer,
recon.
but mostly SWAT, Infection, and then Firefight Arcade. I've played those for about 8.5 hours, 9 hours.
But you're doing it just to get that helmet. You're
Just to
not, you're
get
not
the
necessarily having fun.
I'm not
or-
having fun.
This is why I don't do
well,
It
no,
doesn't
it's
make any
you wanna-
sense.
No,
we're
I
saying
do-
he might get it by the end of
I
Lasso.
used to really like Halo multiplayer, but since then, like before I worked here and all that, I've really fallen off of enjoying competitive multiplayer games.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
have.
Yeah, I really don't like it. Because I just don't find it fun. But it's the quickest way. Like, if I want to add 50% of the time to get the same amount of experience, you could play Firefight. And it's just
Right.
co-op and stuff like that. But it takes a lot longer to get like the same amount of experience. Whereas SWAT's just like SWAT. You just
That was
keep
what
playing.
what I liked about the original Halo Reach was like I don't feel like doing multiplayer today. I'll just do firefight or custom games or whatever, or
And-
even campaign
yeah.
games some XP.
So after like
Isn't it?
8.5 hours or so, I think I'm tier 19
I feel like
out of 51.
I feel like for doing lasso, it should just give you like a whole
Everything.
10
Yeah.
levels.
Yeah.
Well, we probably got a new banner. We got a new call sign
Dude,
for
can we
beating
get-
that level.
I'm excited for Halo 2 and Halo 3 on the PC. I'm so sick of Bloom already. I hate Bloom.
Yeah, Bloom's poo.
Bloom's
I want
the
to play
worst.
Halo 3 on PC. That'd be fun.
Also, controller's the way to go. The aim
Yeah.
assist is crazy.
The aim assist is nuts, but
You
you
keep
can't.
switching back and forth.
Yeah, because they have
wild.
give and takes.
Yeah.
Like with the mouse, if I'm like running in a direction and I can see a guy just on the edge of my screen,
Yeah.
I can whip over to him and start fighting him sooner. Whereas like, which in SWAT is important. If you're just playing Slayer, play with a fucking controller. But if you're playing SWAT, you can whip over to it real quick and start fighting.
The
But like the controller is
issue-
just like
Well, yeah. Mouse, like,
goes right to it.
controller gives you heavy aim assist.
Yep.
Mouse and keyboard, you can whip really fast, but the controls are 1-to-1. It's like, I don't know if it's whether delayed or kind of floaty feeling,
It's a little
but it's
floaty.
not like complete 1-to-1. So it's just like, you'll whip something, kind of like float over and it just doesn't feel right.
And then there's Bloom anyway.
Yeah. If you play competitive, there's no Bloom, but I'm not trying to get sweaty. I just want to play SWAT.
I mean, it is just kind of fun to play SWAT sometimes. It really is.
Yeah.
Some of the maps there, that's the other thing, is I did play a lot of Halo Reach. Like, you know, back when I could only afford one game at a time, right? And I was like, this is now my game for the next however
And then
long.
GameFly happened.
Right, but I mean,
Change
like,
the world.
so I just used to play Reach with my friends all night and stuff like that. I remember like 2 of the maps that I
was
played on.
wondering the same thing because I forgot how many maps were in Forge World.
There's a lot in
especially
Forge
like
World.
recreations of older maps. It's like, oh, it's in Forge World. That's fine. But there's some maps where I assume they were later DLC. Like there's one with the hanging ship in the middle, and you can like float out through force shields into space for a bit. And then come back in.
yeah, that was
one.
DLC.
I barely remember
Or
that.
the
one. I was
one
like,
where there's
I
just
like this map, but I
a
don't.
gravity pit in the middle. And that one's weird. It's kind of like there's a couple pelicans on the sides, they're like hangers, and then there's like a giant just grab area in the middle that people can just running.
There's
I-
It's like a
I-
circular grab middle.
I think I know what
I
you're talking about.
slightly remember that one.
yeah.
I haven't come across.
there's a
that
lot
one
of
yet.
SWAT maps that I think that I don't remember that I don't think work well for SWAT. Like I don't think that there's the map that's the recreation of Hang 'em High. Right? You
I
know
agree.
the,
Oh, yeah.
That's is it midship?
No, not midship.
That's a different
That
level,
is a
man.
whole different
Yeah,
thing.
Midship
you know
is
Hang 'em
it,
High,
yeah.
right? And Halo
Yeah.
1 pistols on Hang 'em High.
I'm
So
trying to remember the
no,
name.
Oh, no,
in
you're right,
Reach
you're right.
is Zealot,
Midship
right?
was the sword level, right?
But it's Zealot.
Sorry,
Zealot.
Midship Zealot, and
And then
then
what's...
Hang 'em High became Tombstone in Halo 2.
Yeah, but it
then-
has a
then
name
it's
like
something else
it has a name like
Reach.
High Noon. I
High
think it's called
Noon.
High Noon.
Yeah.
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 That one I feel like SWAT's not great in because you can see from everywhere.
it's a
Big
like
map. Big wide open map.
If you spawn in the bottom where the tombs and pillars are, you're fucked.
you're fucked. And there's that, and there's another one that's like kind of like an
F-word.
icy. It's like an indoor level, but it looks kind of like icy, and there's a lot of different level platforms. And that one sucks too because it's just open doors everywhere, so you just are constantly like, I'm just gonna look and hope I see a red dude and fire. Like it's not like you're planning where to look and stuff like that.
Was there a lockout in Reach?
I don't think there was.
Because there was lockout,
There was
blackout,
blackout.
and lockdown.
Yeah.
I think. Was that Halo 4?
Transformers,
No,
man.
Maybe it wasn't
Three
Reach.
was in one of them.
Well, 3 was
Three
blackout.
had, yeah.
I think.
Yeah,
But they added
Lockout was
that
in
later,
2.
right?
Lockout was
That
in
wasn't
2.
Lockout.
Yeah, it was like DLC map
Yeah.
in 3. I'm pretty sure it wasn't in the game at launch.
Yeah.
I think.
I think you're right.
That's
I
a great
think
map.
They slightly changed it. Like you couldn't see all
It is
the way
a- that
down.
is a
It's
good
like, it's like
map.
a great flag
map.
map.
Yeah.
I'm
I
gonna play
think
more
it is in
Grand
Reach,
Theft,
but it's like a Forge World
Makes sense.
type thing.
Yeah, and there's a lot in Forge World that I miss. Like, because there were small maps in there. They weren't all huge. There were some massive ones. But there was one that was pretty small that was just a big satellite dish in the middle, and it had like 3 different
Yeah.
stations. I
I
forget
know what you're talking about.
I forget the name of it.
I don't remember the name of it, but
But-
I know what you mean.
But like that's gone. It's not in there. It's not in the rotation of like SWAT, and maybe it's in.
Maybe they're just easing it all in.
Did they give a
Don't.
time period for the other heroes?
I don't know.
I'm ready for 3 or 2.
If you don't play
That's-
Halo, I don't think you know what we're on about
That's no.
for this podcast.
No, that's where I sunk my life. Halo 2 and 3. Mm-hmm. 2 more so.
You sunk your life.
Yeah,
Lockdown
dude.
Halo 2
dude.
anniversary.
I think
Ranking
I
system is super
clocked in
competitive.
as like, at least when I was hired, the most games in Halo 2 in
Yeah.
this company.
I was at 4,500.
I was over 8,000.
All right, well,
It's a lot of games.
Yeah,
it's a
that's
lot of
all
games.
I did.
But it's all still on.
It's
You can
all
still,
I did.
You can still get to Halo.
It was weird though, because there was some mumbo jumbo with like if you change.
That's the map. I forget the name of it.
That's Ascension, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Ascension, that's the name.
that's
Yeah.
the
Oh, that's you guys
Halo
kept
2.
saying satellite dish, and I did not picture that at all.
Yeah,
You're
well,
kinda
I'm
right,
trying to
but-
decide what to call a thing in the middle.
It's called Pinnacle and Reach.
Pinnacle.
Pinnacle.
Yeah, that's Ascension. That's funny. I never thought at all of Ascension. And then when you said Pelican, I have no idea because in 2 it was a Banshee. It was on that pad.
I got to
right?
Well, no,
play-
that's not the
Was
one
it Halo
he's
3?
talking about. Is that the one you're talking
talking
about?
about different.
No,
No, you're.
okay.
I think he's talking about
Wonder
Spire. You
Well, that
talking
blew
about
my
Spire?
mind then. That was
The big
Ascension.
gravity thing to the top of the tower.
No,
No,
this
no,
is
you're
like,
ta-
this
he's
is
talking
like
about like a wall
low
in
grav like area in the middle.
Here's what I do: is bring it back 3 levels. That's it. 3 maps. No more.
Audience, what are we talking about?
What are we? Where am
If
I?
you know what maps we're on about, do let
But
us
no,
know.
Pinnacle is awesome. I loved
I
Pinnacle.
would assume they know most
Like,
of it.
Yeah.
it's just
I like Ascension too.
Bold assumption, Matt.
so
I mean,
unless
a
Give me
decent.
Blackout.
I like Ivory Tower. I like the
Blackout
Reach.
wasn't.
Ivory Tower.
Tower's great.
Tower's
Tower
great.
is
Love Ivory
some again
It's like orange,
sword
right?
and bomb map.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
Reach.
Yeah.
In Reach, Ivory Tower was all
I didn't play a lot of
fancy.
multiplayer games anyway, like competitive. I played a lot of
Yeah.
Halo. I played a lot of Gears.
Yep, that's Ivory Tower. That's
But
great.
it's not called Ivory Tower in Reach.
But
No, it's.
also-
the
Guys
rocket
never
is at the bottom of the
Bottom,
waterfall.
but the sniper up top.
yeah, it is.
I just loved the objective games in Halo 2 and 3. They were so much fun.
like
Sword and or like
Assault.
Bomb.
flag
TTF?
and
Yeah.
assault.
I like the asymmetrical maps.
effing hate King of the Hill. I just hate it. I hate King of the
can
Hill
get that.
because it would be like, okay, I've killed 7 people. I died. You know, some guy goes beep, and it always just pissed me off. Like I just scream like, I did all the work. And then you go in there, like you slaughter everyone. So it goes beep, and then they just stand there while everyone respawns, and they just suck up all the time. I hated it.
I hated free for all skull or oddball. It just felt like too much pressure for me.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of
I
pressure.
can't even shoot. I gotta hold this
Dude,
and run.
I remember like
Dude, Ninja Ball was where it was at.
the last achievement I got in the initial 1,000 for Halo 3 was the quad kill. Overkill. But when the game first came out, free for all only had 5 players, so you had to kill every player in the game.
Yeah, it was basically like getting
They
extermination.
increased it, I think, to 8. Like after some time,
At least 6.
They
I think
definitely
it gave
made
6
more
for a while.
players, but I got that in a game where it was an oddball game, and the guy it was on, I think it was on Blackout or I don't remember what level it was on because that wasn't in launch yet, but it was one with a platform in the middle. I remember specifically the level, but he had the ball. Or the skull, and he dropped the bubble shield, and he was in the bubble shield, and I had a shotgun, so I was like, fucking. I just ran in, I blasted him with the shotgun, picked up the ball, and then killed all 3 other people with the ball. And I was like,
Got it.
so I was like the first clip I ever made, like in theater mode. I like ran to it, I saved it, and I would just like watch it all the time.
I remember my last achievement was Step and Razor.
As a triple kill, right? With the sword?
yeah.
That was rough.
Because
But did you beat the Lestie to death with the handle?
Well,
Wasn't it, like,
that's what
empty?
happened. Is like everything came together. It was like probably a King of the Hill, and I was like, I got the first 2. I was like, this is it, and I just thumped him with the handle, and he lived. I was like, oh, and then he killed me, and I was like, I just stood still in the game because I was like, I've never come that close. I've been playing for months, and I haven't come that close. And then I just went and got the sword again, and I got it. Like in the same game, in the exact same game.
No,
That was on Pit. I remember this
Yeah.
footage.
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
Just gotta let it happen.
Yeah.
Pit was
Guys.
fun.
I remember Halo
CTF
3.
Pit was awesome.
Yeah, I remember Halo 3, you like load in the lobbies for free for all, and you get those people like achievements. You want to do the achievement match? Achievement
Oh yeah,
achievement
that
match?
would happen.
That's one of my most vivid memories of not getting any achievements, but like helping one dude. And we're like, all right, we'll do it all for you, and then we'll rotate around. We did all for the first guy, and he's like, sweet, and started killing everybody with like rocket launchers and shit. And I was like, and now I trust
Have
no
I told
one.
the story on here
No
before
one ever
about
again.
how when I played Reach, I was with a group for like days that just called me Faceless Jeff because I didn't. They called me Faceless Jeff because I didn't talk. They all had microphones and I didn't have a microphone. And I was
By faceless.
because that's what they decided to call me.
Voiceless, right?
Well, they just I had the pilot helmet on, which is like the EVA, but it's further down the line. So I'm saying fuck it. But I had the pilot helmet on with the black visor.
Okay,
yeah.
so there
it
was a
just
visual
black
aspect
thing,
to it.
right? And so I would just run around with them, and they were all talking to each other, and I just follow off of what they were doing. But I stayed with them. We like made a little clan. I stayed with them for like a while, and like all the time they'd be playing, and be like, "There's a guy down there." Jeff's gonna get him because all I wanted to do is assassinate people. Like that was my favorite thing to do. So they'd see me sneak out from behind a rock and run up and assassinate and run away. They're like, "Oh, Jeff's gonna get him." You can hear them all watching, like sneak up. That was
You
the
should
most
try
fun
and
I've
find
ever
them in real life and be like, hey, I was
If you used to
Faceless
play
Jeff.
with someone named Faceless Jeff, it was me.
Just crazy too, like for me personally, like playing multiplayer games, when I did play Halo 2 and 3, and like I played with some people, but I also would play by myself all the time. And you played games with whoever's online.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it would be insane if you didn't have a headset. Now I think it's the last thing in the universe I would ever do is like put on a
100%.
headset and like talk to
My
anyone.
first thing to
It's
do
like,
is
what are
mute
you,
everyone in the
fucking-
game.
Right? You know what I mean? Like any interest whatsoever. I'm like, I have
Is that
zero
just the way
interest in
the
that
industry
whatsoever.
went, or is that just
Yeah.
us? That we just don't
That's
want
the
to talk
thing.
to
I wonder if that
strangers?
shifted.
I mean, it certainly has nothing to
person.
do with like me being here. It's just me as a human now. I just don't want to talk
don't
to
wanna
people
deal with
or
it.
like,
Yeah.
but like I'll yell at my own TV,
Was
like
it Doug?
freaking get that guy, come on. But like, I don't know. I just have zero.
People were
interest
saying
in
I've told it before,
whatsoever.
but it was Doug. No, it wasn't Doug. It was Jeff.
I don't know. Maybe.
I must have told it wrong last time. It all came flooding because it all came flooding back to me when I was playing now.
That's funny.
And no.
Are you chumping?
There's
No,
Are you
not
chumping
jumping.
us right now? You got the jacket.
I feel like they said it
wore
was
the
Doug.
jacket.
Doug.
That's the chump jacket.
We're at the point now where other people have our memories
What?
better
Nice,
than we
Eric.
do.
That's always
Nice, Eric.
him. First of all, that's him with anything we do here. Is when we're like, what happened? Jeremy's like, I'll tell you what happened. I watched it.
It's
He
just weird
already
to
does
have
that.
lived a moment, but other people remember it better than you do. That's crazy. To me.
I mean, again, we just
I like
did
it.
we
I'm
did
much-
Minecraft 400, and Jeremy kept telling us what we did. And I was like, oh yeah.
I'm glad.
I
you did,
really
dude.
I liked that episode.
I'm glad.
It was good.
Yeah, it was fun. Trip down. I watched some of the edit of it. I was
yeah?
watching Jacob edit it, and there's a lot of like fading back into memories. And
Yeah,
stuff.
I gave him a clip that we were talking about in the video. You'll see it when it comes out. And I knew I'd like separated out that audio clip in the past because I wanted to use it. And I was like, it's probably still in my user folder. I exported it in like 2014. Like I've had a file in my user folder for 5 years that just became useful today.
Well, it's a good thing you held on to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun build for the first like 8 hours, and then after that I got tired of it. But
That's why you shouldn't have done it in the night.
yes, that was why I did it in the middle of the night. Correct. I thought I'd do it the day before just for fun.
It was a weird choice.
Yeah. No, I did some of it over the weekend, but I didn't get everyone's submissions until like Monday.
Gross.
Was my
I just
Well,
asked.
I gave him
Well,
I told him Sunday evening.
Yours I was able to start on before I left, so
He asked me Friday, to be fair.
I'd asked you before that.
It was maybe
But
like a day before that.
I'd asked you before that
Not
too, but
like-
it was like 3 months ago. So.
That's a lie. There's
That
no
is-
way
No,
it
he
was
flagged us
3
a
months.
while ago.
Yeah, it absolutely happened.
Should have followed up on that.
You're right.
I'll wait till the day before.
That's a lot of episodes of Minecraft.
Yeah, dude.
400.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah. And what episode are we on of Off Topic?
200.
I don't know. 2 something?
Somewhere up there,
210?
right?
I don't know. Who cares? I don't
Damn, it's been a lot of things. A lot of Minecrafts, and then so I was the most, right, for Achievement Hunter.
Yeah.
I was the most, then probably Minecraft, then GTA.
GTA's up there too. We never numbered them though, so who knows?
We're fucking up.
Don't
Now
number.
we don't have to think.
don't
about
number
it.
GT needs to be higher than every other.
It really
episode.
wouldn't be
How
that
about-
hard to find out the number of GTAs.
No, it's impossible.
Because we only did a few until we made it weekly.
We don't have the technology.
Those first
So it
episodes
would
though,
just
were
be
the
like,
funniest fucking things.
That one times
Oh.
whatever weeks, and then just find the old ones.
I mean, if you go back and watch it, the first episode of GTA when you played GTA 4 free play, stuff like that, like free roam and stuff like
Yeah.
that, but it's an airport fuck around.
Because that's what the game
Yeah,
demands.
That's all it is.
I used
That's
to
what
play
the game
GTA
normally is.
online like before I moved here. I used to just me and one friend would just like screw around at the airport. That was we spent like 20 hours doing that.
don't
So
think
it's like when the GTA 5 trailer came out, we watched that and then I was like, we should do GTA 4 airport screw around. And that was the first video. It's the
That was
first
the first
I don't-
airport fuck around.
I think I ever played GTA Online.
There's really
that, before
in
Achievement
GTA 4 there was almost nothing to do apart
There
from
wasn't.
screw
Yeah,
around.
it was just fuck around.
Tell you what there was that was awesome isn't in 5 now. The explosive sniper is the greatest
I mean, it was
weapon.
a lot.
That was the
It
Gay
was-
Tony.
it would hit your car and your car would just dent in.
You also just start and be like, oh, there's a rocket launcher.
yeah.
Just like sitting on the ground, and then it would just fly through the air and not die. You know?
Oh god.
It was good. And then the new heists are coming out. Like today or tomorrow.
They're out now.
They just come out
They're
today.
out now. The
The
diamond
in-game
heist.
heist. Yeah, I think that's what it's called.
I got a lot of tweets saying you can now buy a fire truck.
Oh, really?
Water
I mean, they're not, I mean, they're not hard to get.
What, just
I'll be
knock
honest.
people over?
Well, you can't get more than 2.
Can you paint it?
I don't know.
Oh god.
I would just be like, don't bring a fire truck in my neighborhood. Let the
now-
fucking building burn.
Don't worry
But now
about
we
it.
can potentially do a video where everyone has one.
I mean,
Just spray down the map.
Dude,
what would
I
you
think
do with
It
that?
has to be a thing.
it's
to
still
do the
like
fire
one of the
trucks.
funniest
Yeah.
things ever in GTA. Was when you were it was you, right? Were you running Jeff over? Who was running him over in the airport?
Was it the "You're killing me, you killed me"?
That was me.
That was Gavin.
That was unbelievable. It was one of the hardest I've ever laughed like in a video. Where like he got like smashed by a cop car. It was like what are the missions? It was like witness protection or some shit or whatever.
Yeah.
It was the one with
Noose or whatever. It was like get the guy in the thing and then take him somewhere.
whatever his name was.
Yeah, and oh god, we've talked about this so many times before, but like, goddamn, he was just getting thrashed by the cops, and then he just respawned, and he's running for the truck, and you're just like slowly backing it up. It's like, stop! You're killing me! You've killed me!
It's like just every step.
Yeah.
It's like, it's gonna happen. It's happening currently. It's happened.
And like we're all screaming and I'm crying and we get in the car and start driving and then a helicopter exploded in midair and landed on the ground in front of us as we were trying to get out of the airport. It was like the craziest 20 or 30 seconds in a
yeah.
row.
And that was when we were crammed into the tiny little room.
It had to be one of the first videos we did. It was wild. And then we did the
This is the moment. Wow, they're quick today.
early
Running me over, stop! Get in now! Get in now!
So he can't get in because everyone's in.
All right, I'll go to the front. Stop running me over! You're killing me! You've killed me! You son of a bitch!
Where are you?
You just ran me the fuck over! Why?
Get in this
Why
one.
would you do that?
Get in this one, Jeff.
He just kept going back.
He just
Look at that helicopter.
crashing.
There was another one that falls.
Yeah, there's one that falls.
I don't know if he gets whipped by the cop car already or it might be right here. He gets
Look at him trying to get in.
creamed. He gets absolutely creamed. There it is.
And then the chopper falls on our head.
Yeah, no, here comes the chopper. It spawns right here. You guys are trying to drive
Phil's
away.
like looking
I think he
for
gets
Jeff.
in that
He
one.
does.
And then you try to floor it out of here.
It's just I don't think anybody shoots it either.
Back into him for some helicopter.
It comes out of nowhere.
Like, what the fuck?
That was like the craziest series of events, dude. That was
That's
so damn funny.
I feel like we should do a series almost where we pick a bunch of moments and then sit there and do commentary on them.
Yeah, I love that stuff. Like,
feel
I
like-
would probably pick the bit where I was crashing the chopper all around the docks, and I finally landed it. And then everyone gets in. I'm like, all right, we all good? Let's go.
He goes up.
All the blades just shattered.
I remember thinking, dude, you were only like 5 feet on the ground, so it just went straight back.
Just the timing.
That was
So
crazy.
amazing. I miss GTA 4. There was a lot of good stuff in that one.
There was.
Yeah.
Looks
It's
like
just
garbage.
weird. Again, because there's like nothing to do
Oh,
with
wow.
the theorem of it.
Oh, is it?
These are fast.
God damn, guys.
There was a heist? Was this still
No,
like
this is another mission.
Another mission?
This was me having a few accidents, a few incidents.
You fly to
here.
a boat and you like go across the
I was like, all right, we're good. Everyone get in.
All right.
This is it.
Climb in.
We're off.
Yeah, hang on. Ryan gets
Comes
in.
Ryan.
He's like, all right, let's go. And then the thing is, it breaks and then it lands and tilts back, and the back one breaks off. If you didn't notice, it's like.
Yeah, that'd be in my
That
top 3 probably.
was funny.
Yeah, I would
We can't.
do that. I'd do commentary on that old stuff.
I like when we recently did. I think it was this year when we did Cops and Crooks and Jack lost it about how much he hates it.
Yeah,
I wasn't there.
I was hearing about that.
I always hated it. Why?
Can you believe it? I thought we universally loved that.
We did. He
game
kept it bottled up inside. That was
Finally
amazing.
cracked, dude.
That
I've always hated it.
yeah. That's so stupid. He was absolutely insane.
I want to do more of that.
It's like speed. It's good.
And there's a lot of good moments happening
Now
in
we're
the
old.
chat right now.
We
Like-
still have some good moments. I like the forklift moment in the lasso that we
Well,
just
they
came
don't
out.
know about that.
Was that a moment? What, the one that just
The one
happened?
that- the first episode.
Oh, first episode. Yeah, okay.
Because he did it today too. He's
Well,
trying to
today-
put a forklift moment in every episode.
No, I was using that to climb over shit, but I did. I checkpointed it.
The
So it's-
forklift moment today was I ran up, I saw a grunt, I was throwing grenades at it, and I got shot, and I was like, I think I saw a forklift in the back. It's just capping on the
No,
forklift.
I wasn't going for a moment there, but in the first one it was where I just nicked it, but I knew everyone was scoped in at the dropship, so I just like in the distance just drove past everyone scoped. There's a great shot of Michael's like, okay, what is
Oh man,
It was probably some checkpoint.
we got the little like
That's what it was.
kind of scooting animation you just did there. Did you watch Jack's footage of Gmod
It was
Slasher?
incredible.
So good. So
It's really
good.
fucking funny.
We played a game. Well, you had left at this point because you left at the end of the video, and Alfredo subbed in. So to finish off Gmod month, because we wanted to play game modes that aren't TTT, and so we played a game mode called Slasher, which we hadn't played before, and it's just like hide and seek basically, and it's just this little area, though still surprisingly difficult for the monster to get everyone. But one person's the monster, and they just one-hit kill people. You can like hide in closets, and it has to bash doors down and stuff like that. And what was weird is it's just our skins. The monster's just our skins on all fours.
Yeah.
So Ryan is like dead shot, like, or James from Rocket. I always say Rocket Power. Team Rocket.
Team Rocket Power.
Yeah.
It's very different.
It's like the zombie from Half-Life 2, but without the skin and just with our normal.
We just with our skin, like the Ender Dragon and stuff. But there was a moment where Jack tried to hide in a bunk bed on the top, and I knew that the round was gonna end soon. Lindsay was the monster, and I walked in his room, and I was like looking at him, and he's talking to me like, "Hey, Jeremy," and I was looking at him, and just went. and I just opened the door to his room and went and hid in
I
the
was there for
closet.
that was the last round I was in.
Yeah, but like we watched the footage back because then Lindsay comes in right after me and didn't see me. And she's trying to get Jack, and Jack's going, Lindsay, no, but he doesn't want to rat me out. He doesn't want to say he's in the closet behind you. And he's going, Lindsay, leave me alone. This will be okay. And then I get out of the closet and leave the room, but my animation doesn't come back, so I just slide out of the room.
That's funny.
And I just
Just
go,
like facing Jack, just like, but it's like behind the monster.
and
Literally,
still
you could
Jack
just
doesn't.
tap Lindsay on the shoulder while you're passing by.
And Jack
he-
still
he
doesn't want to
rode out
rat
in
me
a
out.
Roomba.
He still didn't want to say, Jeremy's behind you, he's leaving. So he just started going, no! He started just yelling, no! Just in anger.
That was an interesting
God.
game.
Yeah, it was a good one, and I hope to do more of it. I saw recently, because there's a more fleshed out version that looks a lot like that Last Night game. The one where you're all like in high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have a DLC with that right now where it's a spider.
A spider.
monster.
I just saw that recently. The monster's just a giant spider.
Looks
And it
gross.
fucking chases people,
When
like
you're
spits
when
acid.
you are the monster spider, like it's first person, so you see it's like giant fangs like right in front.
And if it downs someone, it climbs on top of them and it rips their head off and eats it. It's like,
Shit.
Yeah.
it's fucking cool.
That ain't right.
And I was like, I kind of want to play that again just to be the spider. Just to go. But the only thing is, from what I've watched, it can't go on walls and stuff, and I would have loved that.
The holidays are upon us. The siege of December has begun. The end is nigh, but don't worry. There's a savior on the horizon, and their name is Movement. Watches. Movement has your back with hundreds of watches, blue light glasses, sunnies, and jewelry styles to choose from. Go ahead and stuff a family member's stockings or your own because you deserve it. Movement is making it easy. They've got beautiful curated gift boxes, his and hers gift guides, and free and quick shipping right to your door just in time for the holidays. I've been wearing this modern sport. It's sleek. It's nice. You know, you just kind of forget it's there and then, ooh, that's nice looking. Movement watches are available in a variety of colors and designs to help find the look that fits you best. Movement also makes the perfect affordable gifts to your family or friends without breaking the piggy bank. Movement watches have sold over 2 million watches in over 160 countries. Movement watches have clean, minimal designs that start at just $95, and the gift keeps on giving with Movement, providing free shipping and free returns. Be the big winner this holiday season with a gift from Movement. Get 15% off today with free shipping and free returns by going to mvmt.com/offtopic. Not getting your holiday bonus until next week, but want to order your watch right now? No worries. Movement now offers buy now, pay later with Klarna payments. Select Klarna at checkout and you can pay over time in 4 easy payments with no fees, zero fees. Go to mvmt.com/offtopic. Join the Movement this holiday season.
It seemed
that
like
the
it was
point
setting
of the
down
spider?
traps from a distance.
Yeah,
That
you
was
can put
weird.
down traps and release little spiders. And there's every
Ugh.
monster in that game has a one-hit kill. And for this one, it's you just hide in the ground like a trapdoor spider. So you're just in the ground, and when people come over, you just grab it and drag them into the hole.
God.
But if you had the ability to just be like angry on the
Yeah,
ceiling
on
and
the
shit,
ceiling,
that would be
yeah.
so fucking cool. I would love
Terrifying.
that. The creepier you can be, the happier.
What was
I
that
am.
game we were just looking at yesterday? that
GTFO?
Ryan was yeah, GTFO. That looks
Yeah,
pretty interesting.
dude, it looks like literally Aliens, the game.
Yeah, it's like made by the people that made Payday 2.
Yep.
And
Like a first-person horror alien.
yeah, it's like a first-person co-op. It's like a story
Yeah,
driven
like it.
co-op. Yeah, some kind of monster alien game, but it looks interesting.
Seems like you
I think
kind
it's
of
in
have
early
just, like
access.
4
It's not out
Marines,
yet,
and you
but-
go and you work together to open stuff, and you can set off alarms, and all these aliens come. But then it's very like dark and misty, and like aliens, like the scene when the Marines like go in and like, yeah, it's very much like that scene.
It's one of my favorite movies.
We haven't played it
It's
yet,
so
so
good.
hopefully it's
it
as
like?
good as it looks.
Aliens?
I like to play it.
Never seen it.
That will probably be a game that gets better over time.
So we'll see.
It's like Alien Map, but there's more of them.
Oh, like
Oh, we're
two?
not describing the hidden. The
Just
hidden's
the
different.
two?
The hidden is different. I want to chase.
GTFO, you just said it.
What's up?
The game.
No. They're
talking
saying.
about
the other thing.
I
the
think when they said
Gmod
I wanted to
stuff.
be like the spider
Oh,
on the ceiling and stuff like that,
What
they're
game
like
was
it's like
that?
the hidden, but it's like it's
Oh,
not.
the last
That
nightmare.
you kind of have to like jump,
It's
right?
the last year, the nightmare.
Oh, the one
Yeah.
that Ryan hated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He screamed at.
Yeah, so there's a giant spider
Gotcha.
monster in it.
Yeah, that's what I thought you said. I just wasn't sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like,
No, I want a game where,
it's
like-
broken. And then you were like, oh, Ron's not good. He doesn't like it. You were really poking him, and he was getting pissed.
The hidden,
That was really funny. It was fucking funny.
the hidden, you like. It's all. like the name says, it's all about hiding because you are kind of squishy as the hidden. So
Yeah.
like you go to ceilings and stuff and you can watch people and be scary, but it's not like I want a game where I'm a giant spider and I'm on the ceiling. Like they see me crawl in and now I'm on the ceiling running toward them. That's fucking creepy.
Didn't we play The Hidden recently?
Yeah, we
Not
did.
too long ago, yeah.
Did it come out?
I think it was a Let's Play.
Oh,
Was it?
okay.
I think.
Let's play.
Oh no, maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was for like.
I want to say it was for like a theme.
I think it was for Spooky Month.
Yeah.
It was for October.
I feel like I didn't see any reaction to it.
Oh, we didn't play it right.
Maybe it was just uneventful and came out.
Probably just was
No
kinda
one
Wasn't
said
that
anything.
hidden?
Well, I remember you became the hidden, and then after that, it was just like basically you were the hidden.
Oh,
Not
was that
every
when you were the
round,
ghost
but-
thing?
And you're just
Yeah, and you stick to the
dominating
wall.
Jeremy
everybody.
fucked us
No,
up.
I
Kills
did
across
one
the
round
floor
that was
on
really
one.
good. I
Oh,
think that was
yeah.
the only one the hidden
Yeah,
won.
I was fucking terrible at that.
I want to see if that came.
I would like jump through the air and then land and die. Like
I remember.
I
it was
jumped
just, like,
off the
Jeremy
boat once, I remember
wrecking
that.
everybody.
On one,
Yeah.
it was only once. I remember once I was doing a great job of like doing that because with the hidden, you
No.
jump in the direction you're
was a
looking.
lot.
Yeah.
It's like being a
Yeah,
drone and
he did
siege.
he did a great job,
like-
and then after that, he might have been like, "I'm gonna fuck around more because I did a great job."
yeah, that's what it was. I mean, he was
yeah,
definitely like
that's exactly what it was.
"Ee," like
Well,
he was
like-
hiding in the ceilings and
Being a
shit.
freak.
I remember
'Cause you
that.
do
He was
the
like
stab.
dancing on the lights.
You do like
Yeah,
the little
'cause we-
stab and
we
you jump
tried to
up
kill him.
because then they freak out and then you land and you do
Yeah,
the
or
little
like
stab.
like if you meet, you jump off and you're dead.
Right.
You jump over the fucking.
So the goal is always to then
and
pick
just
up the
die.
bodies because you can eat them, but it's always better to pick them up and hang them on walls.
See, I always. Was
I like
just
to do that in TTT as well.
I do the stab that blew him up. That was all I ever did.
Our Wi-Fi is dog shit.
It is
Maybe
dog
yours
shit. It is.
Oh, never mind.
All right.
Oh yeah. Well.
Never. I mean, maybe
gets
yours
one.
is.
What's up?
Nothing.
Your brain turned off there.
I was just looking at the camera.
You
Oh.
lost it. Something just escaped from
Yeah, I
your.
felt like there was a thought.
It
and
hasn't
then
been there.
It's gone now.
It was that, and then I was waiting for you to say something. You didn't say anything, and I heard somebody messing with boxes over there.
I have nothing to say.
That's all I thought of.
I have nothing to add.
Okay. There it is.
That's the thing.
There it is.
I was also
counting
reading.
off? What was that?
I was just cracking my fingers, but
okay.
instead of doing a bunch of clicks, just went all at once.
Oh damn! How'd that work out?
Not very well. I don't feel satisfied.
Okay.
And it's still got attention drawn to it.
Yeah.
Failure.
You
It was a
failed
power
on
move.
both
It was
counts
a power
there,
move,
buddy.
for sure.
Complete waste of time.
I started playing 7 days last night at home.
Oh, you did?
This pissed me off.
Weird.
Uh-oh.
So,
Oh.
PC game, and Ryan's big thing, and Jeremy and you, but like Jeremy and Ryan play a lot of 7 days, and Ryan's always crowing on about if you play it, you gotta crank the experience. You gotta crank the experience, which I don't even know what the hell our server is. I don't know if it's normal or if it's cranked.
Accelerated.
I think it's at
It would
400%.
definitely be
It's,
correct.
the
it's
ones
a
that we
lot
play.
faster. Yeah.
So he was talking about the other day, and I was like, I kind of wanted to play at home, and I'm just like, yeah, I'll definitely have to do that because like playing by yourself, like fuck, man.
You gotta do so much. You
You
gotta
have,
do
to, you have to
everything.
do everything, Like when we
Yeah.
play together, it's like okay, you do this thing, you do that thing. Ryan,
No,
you be the
you
dad.
gotta build, you gotta
I'm
cook,
gonna
you
be,
gotta
I'm gonna
heal.
be Dr. Chef.
Ryan, you beat the dead.
Yeah, I didn't say
I
da.
mean-
I said dada.
Got it.
You be dada.
Dada,
I'll be
Ryan.
Dr. Chef.
I'll go up high.
Do
Dr.
whatever.
Chef MG.
I
Gavin
hate you,
will
by the
destroy
way.
all our items.
I go up and I break the thing with bike.
Literally,
Gavin
the
goes.
first like the
Which
first
almost
20 minutes of
boned
the
me
last
too
stream
at
was
the
just
end.
them blaming you for everything I was wanting. Not
Yeah, Matt kept
doing.
asking for stuff because he was in the part before that.
Yeah, I was like, oh,
And we're like,
where's the
Matt,
thing I put in there?
how many ways can we tell you it's gone?
If
it's
there's
all
something you're
gone.
not holding, it doesn't exist anymore.
What you want is gone, okay? We
I don't
started,
think I've ever done
we
something
started,
in a game
and I was like,
so damaging. And that was completely
it
unintentional.
really was.
What
It's
pissed
why-
me off later was I climbed your fucking tower to look for zombies or some shit. I don't even remember what I did it for. And I was like, all right, I'll climb back down. He didn't grab the ladder because I don't know how you made it. It doesn't work. I fell for like 30 feet. He grabbed part of it, and I had to go all the way back up to try and go down
Yeah.
slowly.
Ladders in that game are not.
They're rough.
Hold W and look down.
But like,
That basically was what it is.
I-
That's how you gotta do
yeah.
it.
I Googled it, like, okay, how do I modify this? Because it's like PC. It's like, oh, you just open the text files and start fucking changing shit,
That's what I
this and that
guess.
and whatever. So I'm like
Well, that's what
Googling
I
it,
hate.
and I'm fine. Okay, here's the information I need, and then I reset the version to the one that we're playing, so I know what the hell is happening.
Oh,
The
okay.
17.4, because everything's like different in the new one. I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna play what I know. So I go through all this, and I was like, I think I got it. I think I got it right. The game launches. I hit new game.
The computer blows up.
No, in the game, it's like, hey, do you want to crank the experience? And I was like, it's just like it's just in the game now. It's just on the main menu now.
Yeah.
But it didn't used to be. And like I remember Ryan talking about that. So when I Googled it, I found that information.
Yeah.
So
I'm
then
sure
I
it
had to
was a
undo
thing
everything because
before.
I'm like, well, now is it gonna work now if I crank it in the game and I already changed the text
Dude, you
files?
can multiply it
it's
a
just
number
like,
of ways.
It's just a bunch of gibberish, and I'm just like, a Unix system, and I like started changing shit, and I'm like, I gotta put it all back.
It's like I've hacked my way in. I gotta hack my way out.
So that's literally it.
The Seto music.
I had to like relock all the locks, and, like fix the windows. I
Everything back
smashed
together, like I'm out.
I was so annoyed. I loaded up and went, God damn it! And it's like experience times 300.
I've been playing quite a bit at home as well. In the newer version.
Is it fun without anyone else?
Not as much.
It's not as much. It's still fun, but my hope was, and especially playing the same version, was I can learn a little bit more about what the fuck I'm doing when
exactly
I don't
why I
have Dad Ryan to just. I go, Ryan, what I make, and he's like, give me green thing, and I go, I find green thing, and then that's all I know, and then someone's like, what does this green thing do, and I go, Dad want green thing. I don't know. So
I feel like I need one.
So that was my hope with it. Like maybe I'll learn something because I'll have to do
I am
more
playing
shit.
in the new version as well.
Until like 18, whatever.
18, whatever.
Yeah, I went back to the one that we're already on because I was like, "There's no point in learning a game we're not fucking playing."
There's not a lot that's different about it. The skills are less. The skills are different, and like
They're shittier from what you were saying.
It's kind of shittier. A lot of things need blueprints and stuff like that.
Yeah,
in
no,
order
Instead of
to
just
build them.
learning it.
Yeah, the 2 7 Days to Die streams ago, people were like, play the newer version. So then the last stream were like, cool, updated, newer version. I walked in, and I was like, guys, everything's updated.
We were all updating
And then
it.
you guys are like, no, we're reverting it
We're
back.
downdating
We're
it. That's what
downdating
we were saying.
it. We want the previous version.
It's down-
God
downdating.
damn
And
it!
I was
He's
like-
like, stream's ready to go, and we're all
Yeah, you guys
downdating
are like,
the stream.
reverting back to a previous patch. And I was like, oh, okay.
We're downdated. So I
think I'd see
streamed
that.
it the other day. I haven't played since I last streamed it, but I did night 14. And it fucking hell. Because I haven't built like a base.
up.
Like a whole thing about 7 days is like build a base.
Yeah, fuck
and
that.
you-
Yeah.
By yourself. That's boring.
Right, exactly. I'm like, I gotta go explore. Like, I just managed to build a bike. I was
You
like,
gotta
I'm a
carry
free man.
everything,
There's so many
man.
things you can
And
do.
so I found, I just have a house that I chill in. That's like, it has cabinets built in. I put water in cabinets. Dad put water.
That's what you do.
And like, so I was just doing that. But then it was like night 14. And I was like, I just put spikes outside the door. And I was like, oh boy.
I hope this will do
get a couple.
something.
And I was like talking on stream, I was like, when I did night 7, they all came in the back door of the house. Like no one came from the front of the house. So I put a bunch of spikes there, dug a trench and
Smart.
everything like that. I was like, I'm gonna prepare, just put a couple spikes out front and everything. Every zombie came from the front of the house. And I was like, awesome. So I was just, hold up. My quick bar was just shotgun, pistol, AK, hunting rifle, chainsaw. So like
switching from one
So
to
I'd
the other?
switch and like eventually they'd all be out
Empty
and I'd have to
that
do a
one.
reload run on all the guns and then I'd start hammering again. And eventually they ripped down all the boards next to the door. And literally it was a constant stream of zombies from 10 p.m. to 4 a.m. They did not stop.
What?
It was just constant.
I feel like we've had some lackluster night 14.
It was
have.
brutal.
Yeah.
And so I just laid into it. Eventually there was just a board. And that was all that was left next to the door was like one strip of wood. And I could see above and below it, like so dogs could get in and stuff like that. And I could shoot them in the head. But I just kept going, no break board, no break board. And like I would kill a couple of them, pull out the axe, run up and go, and fix the board and then back up and start shooting again and just keep that one board fixed.
Dude, you got a system.
I had a system.
survived.
Worked.
So I've killed, in that game, I looked at the stats at the end of night 14. In that game, I've killed 981 zombies.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot.
A lot of
I've
zombies.
killed like 20 in mine.
Zombies can climb stuff in that game, right?
Yeah.
Like ladders. What if your tower actually might have a use? Like imagine that. If we give it a use of
Yeah, the
we all
use is
go
gonna
up
be
there.
we're gonna drop.
It's a
it on.
sundial.
Well, yeah, well, it's a sundial.
You can see it from far away.
But
No.
what if the zombies spent the entire night climbing up your tower?
They
and
won't.
going
They're
through
going to
some
break the
dumb
bottom
thing?
and we're all going to
Yeah,
come
well, in that
tumbling
case,
down like Jack
Your
and Jill
your
off a hill.
tower is worthless. I tried.
Apparently, there's a gyrocopter in the game, so
There
just
is.
build a
We're getting
helipad
there.
on.
Dude, big
was-
H on top.
It was.
Hell
yeah.
You built to the world limit, though, right?
It was funny.
Well, then we're not.
You can knock it down a minute.
So
You hit the invisible ceiling and just have to scrape across the sky.
because you,
Whoa.
Ooh.
the end of the last stream was like right near the end. The last time we played 7 days. I created my Dr. Chef moniker. 'cause now I
MD.
have-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dr.
Well,
Chef.
just doctor. I mean, yeah. And we hit like it was like a pill store or something, like a pharmacy or some shit. And it was night, and I'm like, "You gotta go in here, Ryan." He's like, "That looks bad. We should not go in there. Like, it was me and Ryan." And he's like, "I'm at half health." I think he was doing something else, but he met up with me. He's like, "Heal me, doctor, heal me." I'm like, "Yeah, I'll get to it. We gotta go inside this building because I heal other people with more health. Like, I have more effective use of healing kits and stuff."
He took on the role of chef and doctor.
So I'm like, "Well, we'll pop in here real quick." We pop in. It just goes to shit immediately. It's like the last 2 minutes of the stream. Ryan's torn to shreds. Dead. I think it's the only time he died the whole stream. He's like, "Damn it, always at the end." And I'm like, "Ah," and I'm like running around the inside of the building. It's always like, dude, once you go further into a building with people chasing you, you're dead. Because you have to like run back out in the hallways. So I'm like fighting. I get outside. There's a swarm of people getting on me. I'm like, "Oh, Ryan's bike, I can get out of here." God damn it, he locked it. Because he locked it because of you. After you broke everything, he put a lock on the bike. So only he can ride it. And he can't, there's no like code. You just can't get on it. I'm like, shit. And I'm just like running into the woods.
He had every opportunity to
I was like, "Gavin,
So
you
Ryan
screwed
took
me."
at the end of the stream by Ryan taking the other bike because we had what did he put one in his backpack or something? He went to go get someone else too at one point. He put a bike in his backpack and then rode a bike.
He's got the motorbike and 2 bicycles now.
Yeah. He's just rolling with bikes.
And
Mine has more wheels than limbs.
He needs one more part, and he's a battery, and then I think he can build a motorcycle. So then we'll have 4 vehicles at least, because we usually play with 4 people.
Matt and I found a brewery in our last stream, and we just walked in, the 2 of us, like clearing. I was like, "This is gonna be awesome!" Like clearing out the zombies. There was like natural brew tanks, like, and zombies were coming out of them. We were shooting them. It was really, and then there was like an upstairs area. I'm like, "Oh, let's check it out." We like put wood frames down and climbed up. There were 2 bears up there.
Oh yeah.
Well,
There were 2 zombified bears.
You went up before me and
really
you just like run by screaming bears. And I'm like, "What do you mean?" Oh God!
And we shot them. We took them out. We were standing outside the building, like, "What the fuck?" And then Matt looks at the sign, and goes, "Oh, look what the place is called. It's called the Bear Den." And I was like, "Oh, I get it."
Now it all
sense
makes
now.
There was
sense.
just 2 cages up top where they were keeping live bears.
The best part's like the bear was like glitching through the front door because he couldn't go
Just
through
his
it.
head.
You see his head. He's like, "Hello."
The bear got stuck on the first floor trying to go up the stairs to the second floor, and then I just switched to Jeremy's cam, and he's like outside of the building, looking at the bear's ass through the window, just pumping bullets in there.
I shot him
I
like
was just
20
like,
times.
"Holy shit, this bear's ass is tough as fuck. It will not go down."
The first bear was dead long before I stopped shooting it. I just like I went up to it and it was already like half broken because I'd shot so much extra health.
It was a fun stream. You guys just kept going, "Should we end the stream, Fred?" I was like, "I don't give a fuck. Play as long as you want."
Hell yeah.
And then you were like, "We gotta end it."
And then eventually it was like,
Then it went too long.
it was like 2 hours and 15 minutes. I was like, "Okay, we've got to wrap up. This is
We went long on that train game as well.
unreal."
Unreal.
I just kept hearing Fiona because I was like, monitoring the stream from the room, and I just kept hearing Fiona. It's like, "We gotta stop. We gotta stop. Just shut it
like,
down."
"One more."
You guys like, "One more. We haven't lost yet."
And we did it. We didn't lose that whole
You guys
stream.
Yeah.
picked
we
up
still
that game
haven't.
quick.
Yeah, we can jump back in.
keep going.
We're in the ice world right now.
So wait, how is it record every level you've been on? So how many levels have you guys been on?
I thought you had to start over.
Well, I think there's checkpoints every time you swap the engine.
Yeah, every time you swap the engine and then complete the first level in the new biome, you get a checkpoint.
Yeah,
So
I think you guys figured out that you could do a checkpoint, but does it
I think
count
they
levels?
added it.
Don't know. I don't know anything about that game.
You guys could be setting a new record for yourselves. New PR.
Well, the snow levels are not easy.
I hate them.
Because you got to dig through the snow to get anywhere, and
And
there's
then there's
Yetis
like the
walking
Yeti
around.
just fucks with you, right? I remember that from the one we did. He just kind of is like in your way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta hack
kinda
him
like-
up.
Get out. I just remember because you guys did one with Jack. It was the 2 of you, Ryan and Jack. Right? I think you started the game.
Yeah.
And
I've been in
then,
every one of them.
and then you went to do another one and Jack wasn't there, so that's when I played.
Mm.
And then I just remember Gavin or Ryan, someone's going like, "This damn Yeti!" And that was where we ended up dying. Well, we died a lot. We started the game and we failed like 10 times immediately. And you guys just kept going like, "We were better at this." And I'm like, "I don't know. I just got here. I don't know. I'm just trying to pick up the axe. I'll be honest. I had a lot of problems just picking up the axe." And I go, "All right, now I got it. Here we go. Now I'm chopping wood." And I just try to stay out of the way. I'm like, "I'm going to cut trees. You let me know when you need something else from me."
Have you seen how the chat is broken
Yeah.
down?
I'm looking over.
They're
it.
just
just like-
replacing
it's a
movie
bunch of-
titles
yeah.
with
With
Matt.
That came
The
back a while ago.
Matrix.
Somebody, this has been going. Look at this. This is how long it's been going.
Miat and Black.
It's been going. Miat Wars.
Avengers.
It's been
Some of them are really not clever, and I
Wow.
love them.
Miat.
Like Miat Wick.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
You don't know.
It's
Come
way
on.
back.
That could be what I
Here
do.
we go. I don't remember where it started. And
what?
in this mess, too, somebody asked if Matt bought Pokemon yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gump.
Like
Yeah,
Miat
that's why I like
Story
it. Yeah.
4. Good one.
Well, if you'd seen the original Matt stories, you understand.
This episode of Off Topic is sponsored by Stitch Fix. Personal style is like a fingerprint. Everyone has their own. Whatever your style, the expert stylists at Stitch Fix are ready to help you express yourself. Not all clothes are fit for everyone. With Stitch Fix, your personal stylist will send you clothing that makes you look your best. Less one size fits all, more this fits your style. It's great quality. Nice clothes, nice selection. It's nice to have someone help you pick something out. Maybe you wear something that you might not have worn and you realize, hey, I like this a lot. I'm gonna get more clothes like this in the future. To get started, go to stitchfix.com/offtopic. Just answer a few questions about your preferred style and your personal stylist will ship you a box of clothes, shoes, and accessories right to your door. It's that simple. With Stitch Fix, everyone can look their best. They have solutions for men, women, and kids all over the US and now the UK. There's no commitment required and you only pay for what you keep. Shipping, exchanges, and returns are always free. Plus, the $20 styling fee is automatically applied towards anything you keep from your box. Get started today at stitchfix.com/offtopic and get an extra 25% off when you keep everything in your box. That's stitchfix.com/offtopic. stitchfix.com/offtopic. Matt.
Masters.
Miat, actually.
That was pretty great.
I love that one. Tinker, Tailor, Soldier, yeah.
The silence of the Miats. Sometimes they put a little bit on the end of it's not just like they said the Phantom of the Miat Pra. It's not just of
That
the
was a
Miat.
pretty good one. Cloudy with a chance of Miat Ball.
That's a great one.
that's
That's a
really
pretty
good
good
That's
one.
a good
That's
one.
a pretty good one.
I like Miat Hawk down.
Dark Matt rises.
I don't know how it started, but I'm
But it's
fine
going.
With it. I'm
Yeah.
fine with it.
It's been
Puppet
for a
Miat
while.
Stir.
That's a pretty
Great.
good one. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Dude, we played a map of Golf It the other day. That was like
I heard
the
about this.
most fun ever.
Best map we've played
It gave
so
you
far.
full control. So pretty much like the level starts, you hit your ball once and you're in a constant like descent, and then you have full control of swaying your ball left or right and occasionally jumping. And then it was just a platformer at that part. And it was just so much fun. There was like so many times where you'd have to like bounce your ball around, or like there'd be like wood planks that are turning, so you have to like weave between them. Then there was some times where like the lane got started thick and got thinner and thinner and thinner and thinner. So thin it was just the ball, so you'd have to like go as straight as possible, and then sometimes that would turn, so you'd have to like weave back and forth on this thin line.
You'd have to do the thing where you didn't look at your ball. You had to look like real far ahead of it and start making the adjustments that you knew it was getting to. And you
Whenever someone was doing it, they're like, they're seeing the code. They're seeing
he's seeing the code.
someone just blankly going like this on the fucking keyboard, just like trying to weave the ball through.
I'd forgotten that a lot of my keys are switched around on my keyboard, so I didn't truly really know where the control. Because in golf, usually I'm just used to using the mouse.
Yeah.
It
Right.
just goes. But all my keys are messed up, and F resets the ball.
And gives
I
you
thought
like
that was-
3 strokes.
I guess I thought F was S. So I was like using left and F instead. So I was like trying to go right, and I was like, what's happened? And I just saw my stroke kind of go like boop, 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 boop. And I was like,
It was like
14
out of
strokes.
strokes.
Like, oh no!
And I was like, normally people discover that and stop. I was like, why isn't this working? It's just dead.
So that was fun, and the person has more maps. I hope they're just like that.
Yeah, I'll have to look into, because I just went into the Steam Workshop and
shit
was
was
like, this is
fucking
high
fun.
rated, this is high rated. Just grab them. So
Oh, still going, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why I didn't mention it. Because
I think they're on
going,
the games now.
And then you guys said it, and now it'll be in the next hour.
Oh yeah.
Smash Bros. Ultimate.
Yeah, they're into games every now and again. It's just not the ones that aren't clever.
Well, I
are
didn't
my
want to bring it
favorites.
up because most of them are not good.
Yeah,
There's a couple of good ones in there, and most of them are just.
You gotta really like
There's no
weed it out,
gun or
you know?
like, usually
You gotta sift through a lot of trash.
M-word, but
It's like
Whatever.
you would think. Let's find a word that already starts with M, or maybe rhymes with Matt a little bit, or anything like that. Or you could just say Matt Pole Express.
yeah.
One of the two. There's two types of comedy.
This is stupid. It's fucking idiotic.
I love it. I don't care.
So Matt,
what's up?
not only got Pokemon, but has been streaming it,
Yeah.
which defeats his whole "I'm not gonna
Promote it.
promote
I
the
wasn't
game."
not promoting it. I
His
just
whole thing
said
was he
I
didn't want
wasn't
to give
gonna
them money. If one single human bought it because of Matt's stream, that defeats his
Why
entire
don't you want to
thing.
give them money?
Because they took the Pokemon. I've talked about this.
You have. I don't want to rehash the whole
I just
thing.
want to hear it from his face.
No, I know.
No, because the argument.
And people got very mad
let me
that
ask
we were
you
making
this.
fun of Matt, and then Matt, as we all kept saying, was going to buy the game. He bought the game.
I bought it used.
But then he bought it used,
but
and then
then
has
if
been
you stream it,
showcasing it to the
though-
world
Yeah, but
again
Matt,
and again.
It's so
Giving
much
it
more
free
if you stream
publicity
it.
and attention.
I was just
Matt,
the
if
thing was,
everyone-
I was going to stream and I wanted to play Pokemon, so I played Pokemon on the stream.
But that's so
That was
much
it.
more
But it's only going
buying the
against what you
game.
were saying about it. No one else has a problem
Okay,
with
so
it.
Matt,
It's
if
just
you
like
had the
your
choice-
thing was fuck Nintendo.
If you have the choice between
No, I wasn't fucking Nintendo.
this version of Pokemon
Was
where
it?
there's not all the Pokemon, or they just didn't make a game, what would you prefer?
So this or nothing?
Well, yeah. What would you
Well,
prefer?
yeah, I mean this, but
There you go.
there's nothing as the alternative.
Again,
So
I
It's still
understand
a
his
game.
argument.
It's-
I understand the problem he has with it. I get it. I
just think he kind of just went,
yeah. I think he should have gone all the way.
his own
I mean,
problem.
I think he should have gone all the way and not played it.
But what I'm
Well,
saying is
I
that
thought about it,
if
but
everyone
it was
Or
really
played
fun.
it and just not streamed
if
it.
everyone did what Matt did and everyone just bought one game and the whole world just passed it around so everyone could play the one game, they wouldn't be able to make any more games because that game
no.
made no money.
I didn't say I wanted that to happen.
But you just didn't want to give them money.
I didn't want to give the money, no.
But then if
he
you
didn't.
streamed it, how many
I feel
people
like it's-
bought it because you streamed it?
I have no way of knowing and don't care about that
there's-
statistic.
I feel like you should.
But is that part of the whole stance, though?
I feel like you. It's more because it's like a big company, right? Like if it was an indie game, I'm sure you wouldn't.
Honestly,
I'm
if
sure
it
you
was
wouldn't
an
want to
indie
not
game,
give
yeah.
them money.
Yeah, if it were an indie game, it'd be more like it's okay that you put.
I don't know. I feel like if I spend money on something and I get a ton of enjoyment out of it, I just feel good about it. Like it's like it was a good purchase, you know. I feel good about that. I had a good time with it.
I mean, I will say I enjoyed it as well. They had a lot of good quality of life improvements and stuff like that. It's just one of those things where I'm like,
bike being just
yeah.
so good.
Well, to be fair, you could always have the bike be like, boop.
I haven't really played it.
Sorry, Michael's coming at me quietly.
There's nothing to do with this.
Someone in chat was asking about my monster. It's called Ultra Paradise, this one. Very, very tropical flavored. It's really good. I don't know what flavor it is. It's just like, it's one of those things where it's
green.
like, it's got the pure flavor of paradise. It's like, I don't know what that means.
Is that true?
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, you agree?
Fucking speaking
Monster
of
Ultra Paradise. Pure, crisp, invigorating island flavors.
Whoa.
Kick back and enjoy.
Does it taste
Paradise is wherever
does it
you can
taste like
find it.
Dirt and sand, because that's what I think an island tastes like.
It doesn't even say what paradise means because you would think.
It means whatever you want it to mean.
That's
Yeah.
what it says. But
That's how they get around it.
yeah, but here's the thing. It says, what is paradise? A chalet on the slopes, a streamside ranch, or a penthouse in the city? How about a private island with a a private island is what would have the fruits that you taste in here. Not a penthouse in the city.
You don't know.
Let me go outside and
grow
pick a
some there.
pineapple. All right? Yeah, because paradise is in my New York apartment.
I mean,
Shut the fuck
in
up.
a penthouse.
No one describes
In a
that.
penthouse, anything is there. You've seen
Yeah.
GTA?
Wrong.
They're
Whatever
rich.
you want in there.
They're rich, dude.
Yeah, you know what they
money,
don't
do whatever the fuck
have?
you
Flavors
want.
like this.
They do.
It's like,
They have it flown in.
if it's like paradise is a New
if I-
York City apartment, so the monster tastes like sewer and rats.
If I had a penthouse, I would definitely have a bong on the table. I don't even smoke, but I just feel like that's the right
It's
thing to
necessary.
have.
Yeah.
For the
I would have
look,
a
you know what I
floating
mean?
cup of
More for the
whiskey.
design.
And you would drink it.
And I would go
Unlike Gavin.
like that.
I mean, other people can come and use my bong.
Yeah, but you'd have to keep it loaded. It doesn't.
Oh,
it's not,
What a
it's not just
generous,
like-
what a generous God.
Yeah, Gavin's like, I bought the bong. Am I high now?
I invite anyone to use my bong.
I see you. I would leave it there.
Be a good bong.
like a
host.
hand towel.
Get
Like
one
anywhere
great host.
it's just there.
I change it every now and again.
Yeah.
Do you want to come over? Fresh bong. Fresh bong today. Come on over.
Well, you guys were doing.
Like an amenity at a hotel.
I think it
got a
was when
bong
you were
here,
doing
man.
golf. So Eric's actually in there, which shocked me.
Yeah,
we did
I can hear him.
We did another face jam yesterday for the holidays, since we're gonna be like out for Christmas. It's good. That Jordan man, he's wild. He's a wild and
Yeah,
crazy
is he
guy.
character?
Well, yeah.
Eh,
You know, he's living.
that's him.
No, that's not.
I
was like, whoa, is he coming? But we made if you listen to Face Jam, we made a Twitter page where we're gonna be posting all the pictures. Because Eric takes a lot of pictures when we go, like, of the food, or us at the restaurant. He gets a lot of, like, date-like photos where, like, we'll pose outside the restaurant. Or
Nice.
make silly faces. And we give them to Stephanie, and she posts them on the Achievement Hunter Twitter, but it just gets buried in the 9 million other things that, like, we post and promote and stuff. So we made a Twitter page. Don't look at it.
Oh, they cut to me. For
Oh,
some
okay. I don't
reason.
know. I just thought you were reading it again.
No, I'm
Don't
not.
you dare.
that's the
So
shit.
we made a Twitter
That's
page.
it.
If you listen to Face Jam and you want to see what the hell we're talking about, the food we're talking about, we reference photos sometimes. We're trying to go through the backlog of posting old pictures for the episodes we've already done, and then going forward we'll post. It's probably like, it's not going to be super active. It's more for people that are fans of the podcast and they want to see what the hell we're talking about. It's Face Jam Pod on Twitter, and that's it.
What'd you use your master ball on?
I just used it on the dog because I just wanted it to be over.
You know, at the point
It's
of that
easy
dog,
catch.
I get it.
It's. I mean, what isn't an easy catch?
Like a Gigantamax.
I don't give a
shiny.
I don't give a shit
Yeah.
about Gigantamax or shinies.
Oh.
I don't care.
caught
I
a
wanted to fill my
Gigantamax shiny
Pokedex,
last night.
and I've
Did
done
you what?
Yeah. While I was streaming, I caught a Gigantamax shiny last night.
That's
It
awesome.
was a Snorlax. It was pretty cool.
Oh,
Oh, he got the one with the tree
What the
in his
fuck
gut.
is the
Yeah, the big
He keeps
tree.
talking about that.
Yeah, I got it. I didn't get a shiny.
I got 400, and I was like, I'm out. Got my little certificate, and it was like, here's a badge to catch shinies. I went, cool.
Man.
Boy, you turn it off and never
Threw it
again.
over my shoulder. Yeah, like just if you complete your dex, you get an item that increases your shiny rate.
I did the thing where I beat the game. People with the weird hair, and I caught the dog. And,
Yeah.
and that was it.
I think it's-
People with the
I'll be
weird
honest.
hair
I'll
were
be honest.
certainly a thing.
I did it
Yeah.
because it was just so damn easy. Like they really made it easy to catch all 400
Yeah.
because it was like there's all like weather conditions and shit, but it's so specific. You know, like the older games are just like, I don't know, there's a guy in the grass and it's 1 in 100 chance he might show up.
Right.
In Sword and
Keep
Shield,
running into stuff, and it might be.
in
it.
Sword and Shield, it's like go to this area during this weather, and there's a 20% chance that they're just standing right there, and you just ride around and you go, oh, there he is.
Yeah.
So it's like there's some you have to run around in the grass to get, but really not many. The most annoying fucking thing in that game, like in every Pokemon game, is the ones that evolve of like, I gotta like you. And in this game, it's like you sit there waving a stupid fucking toy. And it's like, you like the toy?
The worst thing.
But there's like
I'm
two different
good.
things.
And then you cook food.
that.
and
The
you
worst
like,
thing
"You
that
eat
happened
food?"
to
I
me.
hate that shit. I hate it.
With that dumb shit.
And I sat there waving the fucking thing.
I
Do
wanted
they like
to.
that? They attack you for it. That
Yeah,
doesn't seem
they
enjoyable.
play with it.
Man, you gave the money to Nintendo.
I know. We're Game Freak.
Like
I
an
don't
idiot.
know who got the money. Some corporate
Yeah.
fat cat was eating a steak on me. And I'm just shaking.
stream it. No, I was doing the play the Pokemon, make them like you type thing. Because one of the things that I've also like you is like this ice grub
Yeah.
thing. So I went camping, and I was like, all right, let me play with it. Let me play with it. And I pull out the thing, and like I was looking around for him, and I saw him, and he was way in the
Oh my
back.
God.
And I went like, come play, but I forgot he's like a slug. So he
takes
turned toward me
forever.
and just.
It takes
I-
for
and
that.
I was-
That's a fuck you.
Yeah, and I was
That
streaming at the
character
point,
needs
and he was
that.
crawling toward me, and I just went, I'm gonna go to the bathroom and get a beer. So I got up and I went to the bathroom, I grabbed a beer, I came back, and opened it, he was halfway there.
It
like,
takes forever.
I haven't done that.
I threw the ball to him, and he started going for it. After 5 minutes, my bird was like, all right.
right, something else that just eventually goes, I'm gonna get the fucking ball.
I never
if
throw
you're not gonna get that.
thing. I'm like, there's no point.
Right.
You wave the thing, and then the hearts come out, and then you feed him, and then you wave the thing, and then you feed him.
You talk to him, and he's like, so-and-so wants
you
to...
feed him a bunch of
his name was
candy.
Squirms for me, and he's like, Squirms wants to play with a different toy. I'm like, that's nice.
Was he the principal?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't, but that's what I named him.
Well, yeah.
Did you guys ever figure out how to make curry right?
No, I make mediocre curries day and night.
Okay.
What is mediocre? I didn't even
You
understand the
slap
rating
shit
system.
I got like
together.
I would always get a 2-star
specific
Wobble Fett.
ingredients.
Yeah.
I didn't. I,
got
didn't-
like
I can
a
make
silver
elephant
elephant
class
every now
now,
and
but
again.
that's about it.
I don't know what was good. I didn't know if you were supposed to tap as fast as you can, or there was like a middle ground. I have no idea and didn't care. to
What I
learn.
started
I tried
using was
the
the
cooking
triggers
once.
to tap because they count as A.
And then I said, fuck that. And then I
I
looked
did
into
it
all the
just to
cool
make the fuckers evolve.
I looked at all the cool shiny like versions of Pokemon. I was like, oh, I want that. And I like jumped onto Twitch just to see like a stream of someone catching shinies, and he had a counter. It was like times 500, and I was like, no.
No, yeah, that's
What
no.
the fuck do I look like?
According to someone in the chat, I don't know that this is accurate, but initially you have 1 in 4,096 chance to get a shiny, and with that charm, after you complete the Pokedex, it's 1 in 458.
That's significant.
That's significant.
Damn.
It's significantly less, but still.
Still don't care.
Fuck
Still,
no.
458.
So
that, like,
fuck no.
It's also like,
I'll still catch the Pokemon and be happy.
you know,
with
some
it.
of them are like,
Hell.
look, it has a yellow spot on it.
At this point, we don't know if he's gonna transfer over to the next game.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What-
Or you
I
were
can't
talking-
wait. I
you
can't
were
wait to
talking-
show my no
like,
one.
you were talking about Haunter in the old version. You're like, his shiny is a blue tongue.
Yeah,
That's
about
it.
Oh, yeah.
Look, I like you say
Exactly the
that's
same.
it. Gengar.
Oh yeah,
Shiny
It's like-
Gengar
it's like
is
one shade
rare.
different. Yeah,
But the Gigantamax
but-
Gengar
Is
looks
white.
at least
he's
Gigantamax
got, like,
is
a-
like, see, like,
and he's like
he's
The
just
Mega
a
Evolve and
honest,
the
it's
Gigantamax.
it's a big tunnel.
The Mega Gengar and the Gigantamax Gengar and all them, the shinies are white.
Gigantamax.
His eyes are black.
At least is
looks
like,
really cool.
well, that looks different.
Dude,
That's
if I
cool.
still had my Master Ball and I didn't throw it at level 2 Rookity, I would use it on a Gengar.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I didn't use my Master Ball in the
Level
Snorlax
2
last night.
Rookity
Yeah.
is so funny to
Yeah,
me.
he made a video.
And then like Matt tweeted after you tweeted that, and he said, "Gavin, like, how dare you? You're supposed to save the Master Ball for something rare, like a Fearow or a
Fearow or
Slowbro
Tentacruel,
or
yeah.
Tentacruel or whatever."
From that thing.
Which like Kat,
Like an eternity,
I was
yeah.
laughing and Kat read it and she's like, "I don't get it, like, because those aren't really great." And I'm like, "No, like in Pokemon, yes, but like in Pokemon Red and Blue, the manual at the front of it had Oak's tips, and one of Oak's tips was." There's only one Master Ball in the game, so make sure to use it on something rare, like a Fearow or a Tentacruel.
Yeah. Yeah, I used mine on a Pidgey.
Basically, on the
In
Galar
Pokemon Yellow.
Pidgey.
Yeah.
Oh, in Yellow you use it on Pidgey.
Yeah.
You have
So
a
you
long
were
line
done
of
back
doing
then
it.
too.
Oh yeah, people like tweeted me because I tweeted that I did that, and everyone was like, "Oh, this streamer did it first," and I was like, "Oh, I did it in like the '90s. I've always been like this. I've always been this.
I've always
pro."
I've
been
always
this.
had problems.
I find a weapon, I use it on the next enemy I see.
I think by the time I got
It's a weapon to you?
Well,
Yeah,
like a power
I guess you're
weapon.
right.
By the time I got to the dog, I think I had like 2 left, and I was like, beating the game, like beating the champion, and then you realize, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I'll go get the dog, and it's like a whole other fucking thing.
Yeah,
I was
you
just
can't
going-
just go
It's like a
grab
whole
it.
other
I
story,
was just
dude.
doing this, going.
It's like a whole epilogue.
By the time I got there, I'm like, get the fucking ball. I just want it over. Just the ball. All right, I'm done. And then I just had to trade with Jaren to get all. I'm like, give me the shields. Give me.
Yes, yes, Daniel. Shiny Pokemon are just different colors.
Yeah. Have any of you seen a shiny Pokemon just
Never
randomly?
in my life.
Never.
In Let's Go, I
real life,
Let's
never.
go.
I've
Let's-
maybe gotten 1.
Okay, so Kent. Kent has never played Pokemon before.
Yeah.
Kent has found 2
worm culture.
already.
And that's why you hate him.
I do. I hate him now.
And, he bought, and from what I
And what?
understand,
And
Ken bought the game.
And
new.
here it is talking about Kent, promoting him.
So
He's found 2, but his second one, the hubris, he looked over at his chat when he was doing it, and it was one of those shinies that's really close to the original. Ran away from it. Didn't give one shit about it. So not only has he
Well, like,
found
did
2, but he didn't even.
knew it was a shiny?
He,
Fuck yeah, I
He
can't.
like walked or just ran away from it. He
I know, but did he
didn't-
know it was a
He
shiny?
apparently didn't know.
Oh, okay.
But then when he
It's
came
not
back
really
to
hubris,
it,
then.
well, hubris. 'Cause he
Hubris
looked
is
away.
like, I see it and I don't care.
He didn't know.
there are some Pokemon that
He
look
didn't know
really
because
good
he's-
Yeah.
in their shiny forms. Gyarados
Yeah.
looks awesome, the red one.
It's red, yeah.
Black
Yeah,
Charizard.
but you could just catch
Yeah.
him in gold.
like, but some of them,
Boom, he's
clearly
red.
they were like,
can't.
Right in the game.
You can't trade him.
Well, yeah. There's
Yeah, my
a few
favorite
there, just
Pokemon is
whatever.
Haunter, and he doesn't look that different.
yeah, he's got a blue tongue. Yeah, that's it.
Haunter and Gengar are cool.
Why
I never
you-
have a
why
Gengar
you
because I
do
never
it?
want to trade.
That's awesome.
What I don't get, are you jerking Ken off?
Yeah.
It's
You
him
think his
hating
dick's
him.
behind
It's
him?
hating
I don't know
him.
why.
Anger.
Going, yeah, anger's like this.
Anger's like this.
You're going like
He doesn't
this.
want to break his hand.
There was a this.
Damn,
man.
No, there was no this.
There was a slight this.
There was no
There was
this.
a slight this.
You're trying to make it to this.
Look.
You want it to
look
be
at
a
the
this.
footage.
Stop.
There's a slight this.
Who's the
He wants
chump?
it so bad.
Who's the chump this week?
Who wants it?
Who, me? I'm not afraid of a
Fredo
dick.
or Kent?
I'm
I don't know what's happening.
I ain't scared of no
Fredo
dick.
But in terms
Every
of
morning I
Dick,
wake up and I scream when I see it.
looking at
Well, I think I was up till 5:30 last night.
Oh my
Just kept
God.
looking down.
looking at the odds of stuff, like the 1 in 4,000 for a shiny, I think the rate of winning the Poco Lotto thing
It's
and
pretty
getting
bad.
the Master Ball is like 1 in 30,000. And you can only do that once per day,
I did that one time
which
in
is like
silver.
decades.
What is the
Yeah.
Poco lot? I don't know what
It's
that
you,
is.
the computer. You get a prize if it matches one of your trainer ID.
They
Pokemon.
started shit
Yeah.
like that in the second game. Just like, here's a lottery you could win.
The best prize if you match like
It's like a
all 5
casino,
numbers is
right?
a Master Ball.
Yeah.
So I could get another Master Ball.
Even though, so it's like, so they're
And then
making
you
them
throw it on,
somewhere.
Like what, a Bidoof?
They're making them somewhere. There's more Master Balls.
Yeah, there's one in existence unless you win a lottery.
Or,
got a whole
unless you've
warehouse
played
full
every
of them.
game, every region has one in existence.
Well, everybody gets one.
That's your
Descended
birthright.
upon
when you're
them.
born in the
I don't know.
Pokemon
Red
world.
went out there and got
Everybody
one.
gets
Gold
one,
went out there and got
and then you know, if you go to Galar, you're like, they're fucking big here.
Yeah.
They're the only ones that they get huge in.
I'm really trying for a Corviknight Gigantamax and a Gengar.
Have you seen?
I haven't got either of them.
Have you seen Machamp's Gigantamax?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's like
my
glowing.
pants.
He looks like a badass. I was like, that's
Yeah, he's got
awesome.
flame arms and
Yeah.
pants.
Gonna look-
I call him my pants. He's great.
The catch rate is just so low on other people's raids.
Oh, yeah.
I just
It-
miss every time.
Well, that's like I spent a while last night trying to catch a Gigantamax Machamp, and it was like, yeah, you got like a 1% chance catching it, and after
Yeah.
like 6 attempts, I got lucky and got it.
But if you find it on your own, you get a higher chance.
Yeah.
I think.
Do it yourself.
Stuff
throw
like that
dusk
is just
balls.
so because like
Dust.
it's
Dusk
there's
ball.
the whole catching thing of Pokemon. Like you throw a ball, it breaks out of the ball. You go, all right, well let me either
another
try another one or like paralyze it or something and then try again. But like with the raids, it's like you throw the ball and then either you got a Pokemon or it's you're done.
Yep.
You know, you move on. And
You're
that's what I
done.
and that's what I don't like about like Pokemon Go and stuff was like you would do a raid and they'd be like, here's 6 balls that you know throw at it. And you know, you just did this big fight and everything. You met up with a bunch of people in real life
Yeah.
somewhere.
Made
did
you
this
leave
big
your
raid.
house.
Which like the legendary
worst.
raids are like you got to have like 10 people or something. Like you know,
Yeah.
you could do it with less if you're all really high level. But like you finally did the thing. You all met up somewhere. You did whatever, and then you throw like all 7. It's like man, you didn't get it.
You had to
Well,
go
that's it.
out in
That's-
public and
that's the
ignore
worst if
John
you
when he
ever
tried to
don't
talk
get
to
it.
you.
Oh god.
It is rough. Luckily, John normally stays in his car.
The only thing the thing they did right though, that I'm thankful for. 'Cause I don't play Go anymore, where I haven't for a long time. I can almost guarantee I'll get back into it at some point. But like, if you do a raid and then the raid Pokemon, if it's a legendary raid, so the 5-star ones, it's like an Articuno or whatever, and it's shiny,
Yeah.
it's a guaranteed catch. If you
Yeah,
hit it with
they
the
did
ball,
do that
you
right.
have it.
Damn.
Which is like,
But you
thank
can still
God.
miss with the ball.
You can still miss.
Like,
yeah.
if you
Damn.
throw it away, you can get rid of it.
Well, because like
Ah, shit.
because they constantly move or like
threw a
they'll
light-
attack, and if
Yeah.
they attack, you can't hit them. So like the way to do it is like because you also want to do curveballs in that.
So is
game.
everyone like sweating that they don't?
Well, you just sit there like this, and then they attack, and before their attack is done, you throw it. So when they're finished with the attack, they don't have time to start something else.
Time it perfect.
Yeah, you gotta time it. And then like also there's a circle that's closing in, so if you
Yeah.
can hit the circle when it's small, you get like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different
I
things.
like those
intense,
high stakes
man.
moments. I mean,
Yeah,
you could
I
even
mean-
lose the legendaries in Gen 1 if you killed it by accident.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, you'd
That was
save
it.
right before
saved
though.
before.
Yeah.
You'd
Yeah,
see
but
it
yeah,
sitting
exactly.
there and
Save
you'd
it
be
and
like,
you just
You're
sing
an
it.
idiot.
Yeah.
Yeah, who would be like, oh, Mewtwo died.
Dun, 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 dun,
Good.
dun.
That's 1 minute down. I'm taking care of the problem. People can go in this
I
cave
did miss
now.
like from the new one, like the more complex dungeons or caves and the game was very like
Just-
town route, town cave,
Yeah.
town done, end. You know, where
And
it's
even the
like-
caves, like, pat.
It was like trainer, exit. You know,
Yeah.
it was very simple. But like, I don't know. On one hand, like I said, I like the more complex ones like early on, but also I haven't played it in the last 5 generations, and I did finish this one and beat it. So it's like
Yeah.
it was good enough for me to
Also,
play.
the damn bloody Sylph company in the first game, whatever, with the teleports. I hate that.
Oh,
I've got.
It was meat, dude.
I think 2 cartridges for the original Game Boy where I'm currently just stuck in there. Never made it.
You're in hell.
there's a lot of gab skeletons.
Yeah.
You get stuck and you just went and bought the other version. Like maybe Red doesn't have this.
Well, the thing is, they did remakes, right? And I just get stuck in there again. I'm like, oh man.
They're very nice to you in that game too. Like so nice. Dude.
Everyone heals you. Everyone
Like,
gives
even
you
your-
shit.
your
Every 2
rivals are
seconds,
like-
even the bad guy isn't a bad guy. There's no bad guy in the whole game.
You went to like
So we're just
Marnie or whatever, and Marnie's like, "Oh, it seems you made it to my town. Well, guess I'll test my skills. Ready? No? All right, go heal.
It's
I'll be right
literally-
here.
it's like, right, yeah,
You go. I'll
whenever
wait.
you're ready.
I'll wait.
It's very easy. It makes me
You
feel
want
like
to go in the Pokemon Center right behind me? You can do that.
Go ahead.
Go for it. Go for it.
makes me feel like this. It's like easy for a new generation of Pokemon.
It's
players.
extremely easy. Yeah.
Which, I mean, that's not a bad thing.
Kids are gonna
I
play
don't think
this.
at all.
They're gonna say to their parents, "I played Pokemon. I love. Oh, it was a lot of
was
fun."
fun.
And
I
they
love
go,
it.
"Well, you should play Red. I played Pokemon Red when I was a kid." And they'll go, "Okay," and they'll play it. And they'll go, "Why is Pikachu fat and why is it hard?
Why am I
why does
getting my
Psychic
ass kicked?
everything?
Where's the one that gives me 8 revives every time I see
Why
it?
does Blastoise look like
What's the
like
point
he's gonna
in
die?"
those Pokemon?
Dude, I was
There
playing.
isn't one.
We
it
got
seems.
Lick and that's it.
I was playing.
Can you please pull up the Blastoise sprite from
It didn't
Pokemon
even
Red
work
and
in the
Blue,
first
please?
gen. It was just there for no reason.
in Sword, I was just like, stop giving me revives. Every time you meet someone, you're just like, by the way, I think you need this. Like, I don't need them. Stop giving them to me. I got 20.
The last time I saw her, I was like,
Get the fuck outta
You're gonna give
here."
me 2 revives? And she was like, here's 3 max revives.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, shit, dude.
You have no confidence in
World
me.
change.
You think everything of mine's dead.
I think I used a revive throughout the course of the entire gym challenge.
Also, I love
The only time I
yeah,
used
same.
revives was in the wild, leveling up and catching Pokemon. I was too
Exactly.
lazy to go to the Pokemon Center and come back. I was just like, fuck it, you have health.
Wait,
You
what was
camp
the-
too, but
Speaking
that's a
of like
cool thing.
revives
Fuck
and,
that.
and,
Yeah.
and items and everything like that, in Pixelmon, all those like areas where you can heal your Pokemon. Did you guys know there was a little chest with a bunch of items in
Yeah.
it?
Fuck yeah,
There's,
I've
like,
been
potions
scooping
and
them up
revives and
every time we
everything
go
like
in there.
Oh man.
You know,
Where
Pokemon
do you
Center.
think I stole rare candies and
Absolutely.
PP ups from?
There were rare candies in there?
Yeah.
Oh!
That's actually upsetting. I
dude,
didn't
I
look
was
at that. I saw
like-
potions.
Dude, I was playing all
Oh, I didn't know that.
I was
you did.
playing after we were recording, and I was just like, "Oh shit, yeah!" I started taking a bunch of them.
God damn
Then I
it.
sold some for
Literally
the
like
hell of
2 or
it.
3. We get to a new town, I pop a chest, I go, oh, PP up, I'll take that. I'll use that later.
You're the kind of person like everyone goes into an Egyptian tomb and you're like, I guess there's nothing in here. And your backpack's just full and the coins
No,
coming
I'm
out.
the person that's
there's a
like,
mummy
I
sticking
go,
its head
ooh,
out
that's
a little.
good.
Nothing.
Hey, Dad, there's a bunch of stuff in here I don't want. Have at it. Do whatever you want. We've absolutely talked about
Dude,
that
there's
chest in the
max
videos.
revives.
Well, I
Dude,
talked
there's
about
all
the
kinds
chest.
of
I knew there was
potions
a
and all
chest and
kinds of
potions.
shit. Yeah, I just,
Yeah.
pop in and, take my
That's-
pick and then I leave.
No,
That's the
I was looking, I
Borderlands
started
mechanic, too.
grabbing them.
That's the Borderlands.
Yeah, that's
mechanic.
100%. Like, I open
Yeah.
the chest, I'm like, oh, there's nothing in there.
You know?
There's a
That's
bunch of
good.
green guns
Yeah,
here.
Does it
you wanna check it out?
replenish?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh shit! Okay, cool. Because I grabbed a ton of them.
Of what?
I got potions for death.
Hey,
I
there's
had
like a ton. There's like a
revives,
dozen in each
potions.
chest.
I even sold some shit. 'cause I had
We're also playing, if you haven't watched Pixelmon yet, we're playing where we try to only use one type.
Dude,
Like
oh.
a gym leader would.
That's not the way to play Pokemon.
No,
It's
It's
awful.
a reason you beat their ass in
God.
every game.
It's awful.
You go,
like
oh shit, this is weak against that. Let me switch types, and then now you can't do that.
yeah, like I'm
It's
electric
like,
type.
ah!
And then we ran into a fire gym, and I was like, all right, I'll hold my own. Fire gym. The gym leader has Camerupt or whatever that knows Earthquake, which is a ground
Oh,
move.
yeah.
I'm like, that's it for me.
You're done.
Same for me, dude.
Yep. Yeah, and then you with fire.
I'm like, oh, I'm fire and they're fire. This will be even. Oh, you have all these ground moves. Well, I'm fucked. I'm dead.
and so I keep going.
can't
All right, I
do
need a
anything.
water type, like an electric water type. There's one.
Yeah.
Or like, oh no, there's one, and then there's Rotom in a washing machine.
Yep, that's a thing.
Fuck off.
You gotta find a washing machine and a Rotom. Easy.
Like, god damn.
Gotta wash them all.
And then I was like, is there an electric fire type? Like, that'd be awesome. And you're like, yeah, Rotom in an oven. I'm like, great.
Rotom's
Great.
diverse, dude.
Yeah.
It was a lot.
It's also like the only, you would think with this many generations, there'd be a lot of like mixtures of every type, and there's not.
Yeah.
There
There's
really
a few
isn't.
that are unique to this generation, I think.
Like what?
Grass Dragon, I want to say. With Flapple and
Dude, there's
Appleton. and all that.
Dragon and
Flapple.
Fairy, everything. Flapple is fucking awesome, by the way.
Yeah, he
I love
is.
that thing. Have
Well,
you seen it?
It's a flying apple.
Well,
It's an apple that flaps.
It's a whole thing.
it's a fucking dragon. So it's like
It's a worm and an apple.
Well,
It's not though. but
Worm
it's like
with
it like turns into a dragon.
WYRM.
So like
in
I
that.
forget what's the first one called?
Yeah,
Applin or some
Yeah,
shit.
Applin
and then in Sword and Shield, there's a different item in each game, and the item makes him evolve. So he's got a different evolution in Sword and Shield, and in Sword he evolves into Flapple. So it's like an apple with like a worm in it, and then like the leaves are like eyes.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I'm
he's like splashing his apple goo out.
I'm
and
like,
stuff?
this is
He-
fucking wild.
it
Then
looks
he
so
evolves,
stupid when he
and
flies.
like
He's like,
the apple opens, and the wings are bits of the apple, and it's like a little dragon inside.
Yeah.
And I remember I went, this thing's awesome.
I like
That
apple.
thing's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
That does look pretty.
I was like,
I
this
like
might be one of my
Appleton more.
favorite new Pokemon in this
Less like
game.
a
Look
dragon
up-
and more like a
Look up
gecko.
Appleton.
It's bizarre. The other one is
What,
like
this?
"Ugh."
Well,
Yeah,
that's
that's its Gigantamax. It's both of their Gigantamax. It's like the
Well,
exact same.
That's stupid.
what'd you say? Apple what?
Appleton.
That's
Yeah.
Shield.
That's the Shield one.
I hate.
Damn it, we're
Some
promoting
Pokemon-
Pokemon.
Some
I
Pokemon
know.
are real dumb, like Poltegeist.
Yeah.
Well, that's just a pun, but it's still a pretty good design.
it's like-
Pokemon.
And what's the
Jamaican
evolution?
rum.
Just it's alcohol.
Whoa!
Appleton Jamaican rum. I'm
It's
in.
like,
That's
I think you
him.
spelled it right.
This is the
I-
problem.
maybe type
Yeah, I would put
Pokemon
Pokemon.
at the
Yeah.
end.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, he's like, is he like a, what the hell
He's
is
a
he?
pie.
He's a pie.
He's
Yeah.
a fucking pie. He's an apple pie. That one's stupid. Now you're like, whoa.
He's stupid, but I
Whoa,
love him.
Flapple's pretty cool. He's just like, "Meh, I'm a dragon."
But they Gigantamax is the same Pokemon.
I want one of my
That's
Pokemon to
exact
evolve
same.
into a bottle of Jack Daniels.
Yeah, me too.
That would be Jeremy's Pokemon. Jack
Oh,
Daniels.
apple.
Every
Is
time
it
you drink it,
Appleton
it
with a
just
U?
dies.
Is that how you spell it?
Could be. Nobody cares.
It might be, yeah, I don't know.
Okay, it's with a U. Appleton with an O is rum.
Oh, okay. Do we have any?
So if you go to, like, if you're talking to someone, make sure you mention what letter you're using. 'Cause they might think you're
Yeah.
talking about the Pokemon that
Alcohol.
looks like a baked pie, or you might be talking about alcohol.
yeah.
You gotta be specific.
It was the most fun I've had in Pokemon for 2 decades. I enjoyed it.
I
The last
blast.
time I think I almost finished a game was X and Y.
Yeah, I played X.
I got
until,
real. We were playing it in the office.
Yeah.
I bought a 3DS for that game. Like I think I had a DS before I moved to Austin, and I never bothered buying a 3DS because I just kind of like I wasn't really using it, and I was like, it came out, and I'm like, I don't care about the 3D, whatever. And that game came out because I had the red like XY edition with the black shit on the back of it. And we were playing it for a bit, and it was fun, but it is nice to like finish it. This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by our good friends at Voodoo Ranger. Got some juicy intel for you, and I'm not just talking about Voodoo's Juicy Haze. That's this right here. I'm talking about how Voodoo Ranger is having a couple new beers coming down the line soon. If you liked any of their IPAs they've put out so far, and you know we do, then you'll be excited to hear that the next 2 are going to be out of this world. I've talked about it a lot. I think we all have. Voodoo really took care of Achievement Hunter this year. I'm drinking straight from the keg that we have. This is Juicy Haze. I enjoy it almost every single week on Off Topic. It's great. If you're looking for a new beer to try, I recommend it. There's plenty of different flavors. It's you know, we all have our kind of personal favorites in the office, but I know I like it. Jeremy likes it. It's a big hit. As you know, Juicy Haze is always flowing here at Off Topic. At the Off Topic bar, they've turned us into a bar for real. And Imperial are still some of our favorites and are available year round. Get the Juicifer IPA, Imperial IPA, it's really whatever you want. Remember, please drink Voodoo responsibly. Don't overthink your beer choice. It's officially Voodoo Ranger season. Follow at Voodoo Ranger on Instagram to see what's coming up next. Voodoo Ranger, drink it, enjoy it. It's just good.
I feel like I gave a shit throughout this whole
Yeah.
thing. In
gave a
X,
shit throughout.
in X, I was like, I don't care about this
Same.
like, redhead bastard.
Same.
I don't
I'll be
like this
honest.
Paris city that's ginormous.
There were a bunch of Pokemon that I thought were pretty cool in Sword and then Shield when I traded them. But it was interesting going every time. I'm like, whoa, this is new.
Yeah,
Is this
they-
new?
Yeah.
Oh, no, this
same.
is 12 years old.
I had to ask my chat. I'm like, this is awesome. They're like 5.
I didn't know what anything was.
Yeah.
I would be like, this is my favorite new Pokemon. Oh, this isn't. This is.
Oh,
6th
this is
gen.
from 2001? Oh.
Yeah. Oh, I fucking
2003?
loved Choodle and Dreadnought. That was awesome. I wish he had a
Choodle and
different
Dreadnought
form.
were
I was
really
like, I just kept calling him Squirtle's cousin.
I got into
He's like
the,
a Squirtle with a lump on his head.
Yeah, he is.
I
He's
used
like
the
fucked up.
Colossal. I liked
I love Colossal. Colossal's awesome.
He just looks
He is
like
pretty
he's
cool.
in pain to me.
And the Gigantamax one
Roly
is just
Poly's
like,
pretty stupid.
The gigantic, he's like,
hinge.
he's like a furnace. He looks like a furnace.
He seems like he lives in a
There's
constant
also-
turmoil of like, all right, don't drop any of the coal.
There's also
Don't
that
drop any of the coal. Come on, we got this.
That one asshole that turns into a skyscraper.
Yeah, I know.
It's like, you're a building.
Yeah, he turns into a
something.
building.
What is
This is
it?
so
Duraludon?
stupid. Like,
Yeah.
what a
And
stupid
it's lit up. There's like
Gigantamax.
electricity.
Like there's
on the
people in it.
What the fuck?
They live in
No,
it.
dude.
No, that's just like his organs and shit, or like the white blood cells. That's what lives inside.
What I love about Colossal is that he gets a move called Heat Crash or something.
Oh, and it's weight based.
It's weight based. So when I was playing, I constantly go, I wonder how much this guy weighs. And then like I jump in the air and like you just like
It's
die.
oh,
and
I
be like,
found a
not much.
cutie fly.
You just like smash
Oh, you got hard.
That was a gob.
You
Yeah.
would crush stuff.
That was good though. You were into it.
I was.
I was against the Gigantamax Butterfree, one of the big green wings.
I got that one.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
Mothra.
yeah, I've got like a couple of them, I think, and I like ran into one and I was like, wonder how much he weighs. Like, I wonder if he's still nice and light. And I went to use Heat Crash and it was like, you can't do that. like, it's just like, stop.
It's big.
Yeah, I feel like my unbeatable move is my Corviknight has a fighting move that is increased based on your attack speed. Your defense. The higher your defense, the more the move. So I just use like Iron Defense a couple of times, and then I just one-shot everything else in the line. Until
That's awesome.
it's like unbeatable.
I have, you know who else I really like from this generation? I named mine Smashing Puss, but it's a fighting octopus. So that's why I named
The
it.
fucker that's always standing
Like
there
the
and
I
doing
love it.
rage.
Yeah,
I love it.
And I go, you're not an Eevee. Get the fuck out of here.
And then the little one, I saw the little one running around. It's just a little octopus with boxing gloves. I love them.
I feel like there's a ton of octopus-based Pokemon in this game. It's like Octillery.
Octillery,
And the other one.
dude.
That's
I don't know his real name because he's been
It's
smashing
Octillery-
Puss as long
I
as
swear
I've known
there's,
him.
like,
Oh, I forgot his name too, because he's Egg in my game.
He just got old.
He's what? Egg?
He's Egg, because we caught like the first one first. So
Yeah.
like, that's an egg. Egg. That's his whole name.
Oh, yeah, no. I had Smashing Puss. I had Rage Crow was my Corviknight. Rage Crow is great.
I didn't name any of these ones.
Flint.
I
is my,
loved that in this game
Colossal.
you could turn off
cool.
nicknames.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't even fucking ask.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. I don't
It is
want to
the
name
same.
them. I don't have to click
Oh,
no. It's just like here's your Pokemon. You're done. I was like,
Yeah.
awesome,
Also,
awesome button.
That's
Thank
really good
you.
for like
People
breeding
kept asking me, they're like, are you going to name your Pokemon? Because I was streaming, it's like, maybe I'll name it after chat. I was like, I don't know any of these Pokemon
That's it.
names.
Yeah.
I need to learn them
Yep.
first.
I want to go and meet the person who invented the quick ball and make out with them.
They're great.
It's Jack. Hey! Jack, tell us about your experience with Pokemon Sword.
Man, that Pokemon Sword, I was so upset they got rid of all the original
There it
ones.
is.
I was like,
No, Jack, if
Man.
you beat the game, you get a Charmander.
I've been playing with these guys for so long, and they're all gone now. It's like, what the fuck's even the
To be
point?
I'm
fair,
going to throw this at you.
This is Jack's getting back at Matt for like all the abuse he's been giving him lately. It's
true.
It's true. I told him I
Matt's
hated
been giving me
them.
sex.
I
Been
love
fucking laying into him.
Koo just came out and like we're doing the lightning round and Matt like pays some goes like Koo Jack. Jack goes, what? And then Mike goes, what do you mean what?
Jack just like fucked him every turn he could get. And he's like, Matt! And I'm like, Jack!
And then I think I stole 2 coins from Matt at one point, which ruined Matt's Koo. Matt like, you motherfucker! All you do is attack Jack.
I think it's a, you saved Jack. Why?
So what I missed? Anything interesting?
Not at all.
but
We're
now it's
talking
about to get
Lasso and
interesting.
Pokemon, but you should talk about Age Life.
Oh, hey, we're not talking about Age
Do you want
Live
to
yet?
sit down?
No.
Boom, bitch.
Damn.
Hey. Age Live tickets are now available to the public. If you're watching this right now, you're first. So you could have bought tickets 2 days ago, but now anyone can buy tickets at rtxevent.com/event/ah/or-west-coast-2020. I think.
bit.ly
Oh, there you go.
/AHLive 2020.
There's a Bitly, yeah.
Bitly's
The
easier.
URL is terrible, but Bitly is a lot easier. So capital AHL, you have to do Bitly's. You have to do the proper cap. So capital AHL IVE 2020. Yeah, it's going to be in San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Seattle. As of yesterday, first members bought half the tickets for Los Angeles and Seattle. So if you want to go, get your tickets right now because they're selling.
They're going really fast.
Very quickly. So yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna be lots of fun. We're gonna have a bunch of us out there and lots of shenanigans and good times to be had. So and Gavin won't be there. No, I'm assuming he'll be there.
How confused Gavin looked.
I was like, won't I? Oh. No.
But yeah,
But you can get
I'll
a
go and
ticket.
clear my weekend.
we'll have cast. I mean, like we're such a large cast now. Not everyone's gonna be at every show. Then we'll be announcing that soon. Like as far as cast lineups and whatnot. But
I'll go to
yeah.
the ones Matt isn't at.
Okay, cool.
Damn.
So you're going all of them?
Damn, there it is. There is the one up. That went right under the radar.
Passed right by. That's okay.
As long as
Anyway.
we don't run laps
Did you do a
during
thing
Mario
that I
Kart,
didn't?
Fucking worst idea.
I'm down.
Can
Yeah.
you and Matt push me and Gavin around
Nope.
in the
No,
ground?
I'm not gonna do that either.
Man.
I don't want to do things at live shows anymore that result in me feeling like I'm gonna die.
Like you don't want to break
running
tables
around.
again?
Oh, I'll do that.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
dude.
No,
Your
I'm,
head.
yeah, I mean dying from exhaustion or like sweating to death.
We
That
actually
was the second Australia one where we were
Yep.
sweating, right?
Yeah, we
Yep.
guys were running. We were on the way. We were talking about because we've done Overcooked the last few shows we've done, like some kind of Overcooked. And
Throw
like,
sandwich meats in the jungle.
Yeah,
Team
that's fun.
17, who does Overcooked, they're releasing a new game where it's a moving game called like I think Move Out or something like that, and it's like teams of people moving. And we're thinking like, is there any way we could incorporate that instead of doing like we try to do interactions and different kind of
So
wacky stuff that
lifting,
we
instead
can't
of
do.
throwing sandwiches, lifting chairs and sofas.
Exactly.
Move the
No, we
sofa with
bring a
the,
house
with the
with us.
players
And,
on it. Yeah.
just tear it apart.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's gonna be lots of fun, and so that's it.
There'll be improv. There'll be music. I'm
Yep.
sure.
There's gonna be lots of cool stuff. It's a unique show that you'll never get to see ever again because everyone's different. So
I'm gonna remember to bring a change of clothes this time.
Gotta
yeah,
Smart.
Yeah.
Because my
Including you,
jeans
audience.
got wrecked every single day.
Can we,
From mustard.
despite,
Mayo.
And that's
even if we
usually,
don't
like,
do anything,
Earlier.
Yeah, it's one of the
Usually
earlier
it's
segments.
It's like
for
first
sure.
or
Yeah,
second,
yeah.
and then you're
the messy segments.
sticky.
Last time, actually, at RTX, when we did it last time, we were in the moment, like two teams about to make sandwiches together. And in that moment, I realized that I didn't bring a change of clothes for the rest of the show. And then you came at me with like 2 hands full of mayo. And you just went straight at me. I was like, that's me. I've been on stage 3 minutes. And I'm caked in mustard head to toe.
So yeah, it's gonna be lots of fun. So I highly
dress.
recommend if you're thinking about going, buy tickets because you can always resell them if you have to, but they're gonna sell out. So yeah, buy tickets if you want to go, and they're
Buy
available for
low, sell
everyone.
high.
There you go. There you go.
I want
To
to
Gavin.
bring like yellow tape or something, and even if we don't use it, tape off a section of the front row and call it the splash zone.
I like that. I like that.
just so they're nervous.
Or you can do like AH Live ponchos that you didn't like buy there.
Or better yet, not the front of the audience. A random section in the back
We
middle.
always throw the one section in the back.
And slightly to the
everything.
left.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to run back there.
You're in the splash zone.
And this during the finale when we get everyone singing, you just walk over there, dump water.
I'll just have a bucket of water and just, okay, where's the splash zone?
It's over there. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna go. So, is there anything else, Michael, that I need to reiterate to the audience?
Yeah, probably the extra life stuff too.
Oh yeah. So Extra Life, thank you for reminding me. So if you wanted to get one of the hoodies or beanies
You
for
wear
Extra
them.
Life,
If you didn't know that, Jack, remind me what you do with them.
you put it on your head. You put it on your head. You put it over your arms. If they're back in stock right now. So we ran out of stock for both of those, the hoodies and the beanies, and about an hour and a half of Extra Life. So we reordered them. Took about a month to get here, but they're in the store. I think if the beanies aren't up now, they're going up maybe tomorrow or Saturday. We're gonna be doing a little thing on Monday, a little like kind of mini stream promoting that stuff. But please, that goes towards the receipt donation to Extra Life. So we're not making any money off those. But if you're looking to get some last minute holiday gifts, I think Tuesday at noon is the cutoff for our store to get stuff in before Christmas. So yeah, so we're gonna be pushing to try to get that stuff. And if you want to buy it for a friend, go for it. So there you go. Thank you very much for supporting Extra Life. I love you. I'm out.
Thanks,
See you,
Jack.
Jack.
There he goes.
I thought people ask, Chump is not something you'd see at an AH Live. It's not an Achievement Hunter show. It's a Rooster Teeth show. So it's not an AH.
But you're in it.
Huh? Yeah, so?
Yeah, you're in.
You're on the RT podcast, but you're an Achievement Hunter.
Yeah, but he didn't make
Yeah,
the
I
RT
mean,
podcast.
that's fair.
True.
But
You could call it Chimp.
I can't imagine there won't be like a live Chump at RTX. Assuming we
Oh,
don't.
I can imagine.
Assuming we don't do something awful and it gets canceled.
How did last night's one go?
Went really good. Jeff's a good liar. Jeff's a good. He said to me before the show, he's like, "Which Jeff do you want? Do you want the one that is really good at telling lies, or that's really bad at telling the truth?" He's like, "Should I seem like I'm lying, even though I'm telling the truth, or like, vice versa and stuff?" And I said, "Well, we have those. We have both kinds of people. Sam is someone who tells a lie but seems incredibly believable, and Fredo is someone who." Tells the truth, but always appears to be lying.
No.
Like, you very often seem like you've confused yourself. And it really threw Jack for a loop on all the test episodes we did. No, yeah, it went great. Jessica was awesome as a contestant. And then we had Fiona, Chad, and Jeff as the liars. And then I know next episode, because I did this wrong in my tweet, but it's Blaine.
Come on.
It's a contestant. And I said Blaine's a contestant this week. But it's because it was on my brain.
On your Blaine.
It was on my brain. But I think Ryan is one of the deceivers on that one. Leave Ryan's up there. So
I feel like, it's really interesting to see how people lie.
it is, or what they're gonna lie about.
Yeah.
It's. I heard a true story from Chad. You'll have to watch the post show. Which, by the way, the post show went up, and you hacks didn't put the title that we agreed on.
Damn.
How dare?
He's talking at broadcast, right?
Yeah.
He's looking at him real pissed off like.
What was it meant to be?
Because a fan suggested we call it Chump Change, and I love that, and I want that to be the post show title, but they just still wrote Chump Post Show. How dare you?
Damn, dude.
It's your
How
show.
would they know?
You can just change it.
I said I'm gonna do that, and Jeff went, "You know what, Jeremy? I'm in control, and we'll talk about it." That's what he said on the post show.
Damn, dude.
But we heard the true story from Chad, and it was horrific. So I highly suggest you watch the post show if you want to hear a lot of weird shit.
Wow.
The post show's fun. I just grab beer for people.
What's that like?
It's awesome. No, I just bring beer, and it's like a mini podcast where we talk about the actual true stories that people that they had to lie about.
Man,
dope.
achievement hunters in chat.
Whoa!
Oh, and it did a
Gav,
Our collective enigma?
people have been putting this throughout, but like UK vote today.
Go vote.
There it
There's
is.
like minutes
There,
left.
if there was ever something that was going to convince you, you were on the fence.
Nine.
It's too late now.
It's like 9 p.m.
That's a good point.
I think
pretty
it may
late.
have actually ended like 2 minutes ago.
Wow.
But
Go back. Go vote.
Now you know
just
for
brought it
next
up.
time.
Did you vote?
I did. I vote by mail now.
Yeah, you can do that. That's allowed.
Yeah.
That's allowed. Well, give us the details. Let's hear it. Lay it all out.
Who you vote?
What's your family?
Talk about that for a bit.
Pro Boris, obviously.
Yeah.
The Boris team.
Love me some Bojo.
Bojo.
I would like to clarify that I am joking. Thank you for listening.
You don't have to clarify that you're
Yeah.
joking about liking a certain political party.
Yeah.
Oh, just in case anyone
People
thought
know.
I was
People know. They
conservative.
know
know.
for sure, dude.
Yeah.
They know this guy up and down.
Yeah, they know. They know where I'm at. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He really lies.
You know.
Sure, dude.
You know.
Sure, dude.
So where am I going to buy my bong from?
What do you want, dude? You live in Austin.
Yeah, you gonna get a designer
Not legal
one?
here?
Go
A bong
down.
is
but a
certainly
bong's
legal. You
legal.
buy a bong. A bong
Yeah.
isn't
Well, like
a
the
drug.
weed
You
in
can
Glass
smoke
is
legal
legal?
things within a bong.
Oh, what kind
Or
of
you could
bong?
just
Yeah,
buy a
what do you
bong
s-
and just put it there and be like,
Cocoa?
look,
What the heck do you smoking
know.
on?
You're gonna smoke cocoa?
Yeah, potpourri.
What?
Potpourri. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, what do you think they got the name pot from? Potpourri. You go to the store, you buy potpourri, you put it in.
Smoke
Pot
pot?
from France. Potpourri.
Yeah, dude. You take the bong. Make sure you gotta put liquid in it too, though. People don't know that. You gotta pour milk in it.
No. You're
For the
lying.
cocoa, yeah.
Well, yeah, that's how
Yeah.
you make
100%. Yeah.
aerated
How long do you
cocoa
smoke
puffs.
cocoa? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. That's a lot.
Now
I'm
you know.
excited about it. I'm
What?
gonna real.
All right.
Excited about it.
You know
big
what,
one.
Gav? Show up for another episode of Brady Said Show. We're gonna grab a bong.
No, fuck that.
And we're gonna smoke
No,
cereal. We're gonna smoke
between the games,
grilled cheese.
between the games, Gavin buys a bong.
Dude, I wouldn't
Bong
even know.
shopping?
I don't think they would sell me one.
Why?
Because I don't look like I should be in there.
That doesn't.
Because I'm
That's a
still,
real
they
call
still
for
wanna
them to
make
make.
money,
I'll be
though.
walking in all scared like, and I'll be
call
like,
it-
what?
They
bong
still
or
wanna
They
make
would sell it to you
Be
because they'd be like,
confident.
"You're a
Be
cop."
like, yes, hello, one bong, please.
No, what do you mean? They're not gonna go, look how nervous he is. He's gonna use this to kill a guy.
Yeah.
Like, what are you talking
I was
about?
gonna say, I forget. It's something like that. So there's like smoke shops everywhere in Austin. And especially like being like, you know, glass. Like some are crazy, like over the top, like you know, like handmade, like blown glass, like pipes and bongs or whatever. And I was gonna say there's something like you can't call it a bong, and somebody in the chat says not a bong, a water pipe, because they think bong is like for drugs. So they'll sell you the one, but if you go there, they'll be like, no, they'll correct you if you say like, do you sell bongs? They're like, no, we sell big water pipes or whatever the fuck they're called. I don't know. It's like we sell this thing. It's like, well, that's a bong. No, it isn't.
No, it isn't.
Here you go. So transfer complete.
I'm just
enjoy your not
enjoy
bong
your
and head
tobacco or flavored potpourri.
I'm just imagining a police officer just waiting outside the door. What did you buy? I bought a water pipe. Yes, you did. Get out of here.
You sure
rascal.
That's a good one too. God.
I've seen like a great clip of a mom that like opened her son's package that showed up at the door and it was a bong or something like that, and he's like, I don't know what that is. Like that's so weird. It's like someone else
Who
like
said that to me?
A hookah
It's
is
like-
not a bong. That's totally different.
She's like, this is a bong. He's like, what? So weird. It's awesome.
a hookah has like the tube coming
Yeah.
out of it.
Yeah.
And it tastes.
Those are cool because like they have hookah shops and they're usually like fruit flavored and
They're
shit.
very fruity.
So
Yeah.
it's just like.
So what's the point of that? Is
My
that
friend
tobacco?
used
Yeah, is that like...
Yeah,
So
really
do you
no.
get nicotine from that or what?
You can. Yeah.
You can get them, but I think you can get them without.
Yeah, and you
It's
buy
just,
like
for flavor.
You buy
and
like the
shit.
flavor
Flavor
charcoals
what?
that go
It's
on
like just
top.
an activity. Like
Yeah, like
There's, like,
raspberry
flavored
or
charcoal.
whatever. It's just
Oh.
like
You
it's
get
like a
that flavor.
flavor in your mouth.
Just
Yeah.
suck in the air? That's
Yeah,
not
just
flavor?
suck it in. Yeah. My friend used
I
to.
went to a
it seems
couple when
weird.
I first
Yeah.
moved
It
to
really
Austin.
does, yeah.
Went to
I
a
had-
couple hookah
I
lounges.
had a weird friend. Yeah, we used to sit around campfires and he would smoke hookah and
It
drink.
is a very
and
much
drink,
just like chill and have a beer and like you're outside
schnapps.
and then also there's a hookah there. And it's just like, oh,
Random.
raspberry.
friends with
or
that?
cherry
He
or
would have,
whatever.
yeah, I am. Oh, he's great. But he used to have a flask full of peppermint schnapps and at the campfire. I was like,
Was this man single?
Yes.
He only needed his hookah.
In fairness, I think I was the only one of my friends that wasn't single.
You've never been single.
I was born not single.
Whoa.
Bold claim.
I think it's cool that you've been in such a long relationship at such a young age.
That's boring.
It makes me wonder though, like what on earth would you be like if you became single?
a
Just
whore.
unleashed onto the world.
Also, you'd
Damn.
probably be homeless too, I would reckon.
I wouldn't know how to pay bills. Or
I got
anything.
something pent up. Let's go.
Just unleashing
Listen,
the
let me-
dude.
if Kat and I get divorced, I'm fucking everyone. I'm gonna fly to the UK.
Yeah, we're not saying.
I'm gonna fly to the UK and I'm gonna rip through Europe like the Black Plague.
Weird.
What
I don't know. I don't know.
Leaving thousands
No,
dead in
I'm
the
gonna
wake.
cry myself to
people
sleep.
here.
I'm gonna cry myself to sleep
I don't have to go to
He'll
Europe.
know
He'll have killed us all by then.
and then not know how to pay bills and eventually live in a
Right.
box.
You just shake the money and you go, I have it. Can you
What
take
makes electricity?
Hey Jeremy.
Yeah.
Nice new floors.
Thanks, Gav.
Very nice.
Yeah.
There was some shenanigans going on that night.
There was
as
a
well.
real Lindsaying.
You posted a series of pictures of our reactions to a Lindsay coup move. I think it was still coup. I don't remember. Again, we
No,
played,
it was
we played
love
the
letter.
games.
Love letters.
We did the classic round. We did coup. We did love letter. We did
Betrayal?
Yeah.
And I didn't remember what it was like that night when you posted it. People were like, "What was the move?" I was like, "Dude, I don't even remember.
I
just
remember.
remember it was outrageous. What was it?"
Well, first she killed herself again after we'd just been recalling when she killed herself on the video.
She did the thing.
Where
did
you
the
like
thing we-
transferred cards? And
Yes.
then-
Yeah, but she lost or something, and then she gave me the yellow heart,
Which
which is like she
That's
gets
right.
a point if I win.
The gesture.
so you
She
give
gave
a
me the
heart to
heart.
someone, you say, I hope you win, because then I'll get a heart too.
Then after she killed herself, she was like, "All right, remember, everyone kill Gavin."
she was coaching people to kill you.
And I was like,
And we were like, "Why?"
Why?
"You get a point if I win."
She goes, "Yeah." She goes, "Well, if he dies, I win." And we're like, "No,
No, that's not how that works.
we clarified all of this before we started because we were making fun of her for not like getting it in the video.
Right.
So it was like, all right, just so you know, this. She did the opposite and then forgot what the yellow heart did in the same game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which led to an explosive reaction from a lot of people. You ran into my kind of den area
And
lay on the-
collapsed.
and collapsed onto the floor.
There's the last shot where it looks like I'm like people thought I was yelling. I think I was like just freaking out looking at Gavin because if you get a shot here, get down on the floor. Yeah.
Okay, so Gavin's on the floor.
Gav,
Let me recreate what I was doing.
Get a
Yeah.
shot on the floor. Recreate what you were doing and what I'm looking at in this photo.
So if you cut to Gavin,
Hey, they're working on it.
yeah, that's
you
fine.
Just hold the position.
So
for
he's
now.
next to like Alfredo's left arm. He's behind the
They're
counter.
still working on it.
Is with like Michael's looking at him on the side there. But yes.
making you lay on the
Wow,
floor.
they're really making you lay there before they're gonna cut
Nicholas
to you.
is looking. He's got the shot.
I can see them zooming in
There
the
it
booth.
is.
There he is.
So you're face down on the floor with your arms out and your legs bent for some reason.
He was just laying like that.
It was crazy.
so weird.
I was just doubled over laughing at it.
And so-
I just can't handle it.
And there's a lot of pictures. There's another one after you, like, I posted a couple of them. There's another one where you stand up and then you're on the counter like this. Alfredo's next to you. You see my hand on my fridge door because
Go for a drink.
she did the thing. Yeah. So Gavin's down in the back there. Alfredo's got his head in his hands. The fridge is open on the right. That's me. Because I literally just went, I need a drink. And I stood up and went and got another White Claw. or whatever.
And that was the second game. The first game we played was Coup, where someone tried to captain Alfredo.
Match started.
Meg.
It was Coup.
Meg tried to.
Meg started. She tried to captain me. I said no.
Blocked with the Inquisitor.
Then
I went, I
Gavin
just took
went.
3.
He took 3.
Yeah.
And then Lindsay went. I'm gonna steal 2 from Alfredo. And we all just went, what are you doing?
Not only that, she was like, I'm gonna steal from Alfredo, and I think the thought was like, oh, she's gonna challenge him. Like maybe she doesn't believe you have the captain.
Right, so then he'll go,
And you went,
I block
and
you,
he
so
went,
challenge.
I just went. Obviously, I
block
blocked
it
Meg.
again.
Yeah.
I'm blocking you, and she went, oh yeah.
She went, oh, I forgot. And I was like, you forgot the only thing that's happened.
Yeah. That's the move in the game.
That's
And
one
then
thing.
she won that game.
She won the fucking
She
did.
won that
She
fucking
won
round.
the fucking game.
It was outrageous.
Chaos.
It
was fucking
absolute
outrageous.
chaos.
Between her and Jackie.
And Jackie
it doesn't
breaks
make
for
any
some reason.
fucking sense.
Yeah, Jackie cannot not flip her cards over.
Yeah.
Like, all right, here we go. And we're like, no,
Stop flipping the card. She's like,
I lost.
Oh, I lost.
I
And
didn't.
flip the card. Oh no! It's like it doesn't make any sense. She gets bloodlust too, because I remember there was a point where I think it was the Dowager Queen. So like the lower card stays in, the higher card loses.
Yeah.
So Michael played it on Gavin, and then they both compared hands. It was the same, and so I was like, I looked at Gavin. I was like, oh, it was a guard, wasn't it? And Gavin broke down laughing, and then Jackie. She was gonna go next. She locked onto that, and she was like, "Okay, Gavin has a guard." It was Jackie's turn. She was like, "Gavin, do you have a guard?" And we were like, "No, you can't, because you can't guess another
can't
card."
guard
She used the guard to
She
guess
used a guard to guess a guard. We were like, "Stop!"
Which is the only rule of the guard. Is you can't
do that.
She went
But she was
full, like,
so
10 out of 10. Like,
She went,
you have a
"Gavin,
guard. And I was like,
guard.
yeah. Like,
It was just,
but
can't
you
do
can't.
that.
Just like, she was so
She went,
locked in.
Right. And then she'll do the thing of like, put it back in her hand like we didn't all just see it.
Yeah.
Like, what happened?
does
What
that.
are you looking at?
Doesn't make any sense.
I love it.
And then I won't
a
kill her, and
perfect
then
move.
Alfredo punishes me for not killing her.
Oh,
Dude,
Nah,
that
that's
was
what
a
happened.
that was
funny tournament.
brutal.
It was very
I almost
funny,
slept
though.
on the couch because we played around a coot.
I
and-
almost slept on the couch.
It was rough. We started talking about the car ride home, and that was like very early on in the night.
Because I remember, so someone stole from Jackie, and whatever you steal from someone in Coot, and you don't block it, you essentially become a bank account. Because everyone goes, I can steal from this person, and they're not going to do anything about it.
And it's a free
So-
2 coins instead of just taking 1. from them.
Exactly. So someone stole from Jackie, and she was to my right, and the rotation's going clockwise. And so she went, then I went, and I went, I have a captain, she's not on my team. I take 2. She just looked at me and goes, why would you do that? I was like, well, I mean, you're not going to do anything about it. And so I just kept stealing from her. Then it got to the point where she had, so when you steal, you can steal 2 coins. There was a point where it was my turn, and she only had 1 coin. I still stole the single coin.
Just so she didn't have it.
Just for the fuck of it. And she was about to cut me.
She looked at you in a way I've never seen her look at
It
someone.
was pretty harsh.
It was,
like,
pretty
"Ooh."
bad.
And then, so then Jeremy had, either it was coup
No,
or it was an
what I
assassin
could have
or
done is
something.
flipped Jackie so that everyone would have to attack her because
That's
she
what it
couldn't
was.
have flipped herself back because he robbed her blind.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you didn't.
And then I didn't. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna like take this.
Jeremy essentially could have sealed Jackie's fate.
Right.
Yeah, I could have
And
killed
then
Jackie.
it got to your turn, and you went, you should have flipped her, Jeremy. I kill you. And I was like, wait, wait, just to reiterate here, now you're punishing Jeremy for not killing Jackie. And Jackie's just like, what the fuck? You're like,
Who you are hurting.
Right, you're like, why didn't you kill her?
Pretty much.
You're dead.
And I was like, what?
I was like, I didn't want to be the one to do it. You forced me to do it. Since you forced me to do it, I'm now killing you. It was
harsh.
It's crazy. None of it makes sense because Jackie and Lindsay are off the rails. One has bloodlust. One just, I don't know what, is a wild card, true and true. Exactly.
Indescribable.
Like, how do you explain it?
There's almost no comprehension of the situation, yet somehow it works out.
Yeah, it does. Well, that's the thing. Everyone else is so confused that just stuff works out.
Have you had the cupcakes? They're really good.
The cupcakes are great. And I'm getting
Loves them.
more and more
Every
addicted
time.
every
Best
day
one.
to Betrayal. I'm getting more and more addicted.
I've been
to that
enjoying
game.
these
It's a fun
Betrayal
game.
nights.
The Betrayal nights are like, I could just play that game.
Dude, we got fucking annihilated by the monster.
Which one did we do?
We did the one with like the little girl.
Oh, yeah, that
This
was
is so
great.
funny too. This is so funny too because it's like there's a traitor and then they turn other people into traitors. And
In
say,
this
oh, now
particular
you're
haunt,
in this
yeah.
haunt, like you're bad. Now you're bad. You're bad. And Jackie got turned, and I tweeted to her right as it happened. I went, "You traitor," and then like. I think she replied with something, and then later was like, "Oh, you're talking about Betrayal." And I was like, "What are you talking about? What did you think I was
On
talking
the car
about?"
ride home, she told me about that. And I was like, no, you're talking about Betrayal. She's like, oh. And I was like,
I think she
God
thought I was
damn it.
talking about cool
She
or
was
lovely.
talking
I don't know
about
what the fuck
something.
she was talking
It was
about.
crazy.
It's like right when it
There was
happened.
also like on the previous
Wait, is it
time.
about Jackie or Jackie Adkins?
I'm talking about Jackie.
Oh.
Yeah.
talking
My
about
Jackie. No, on the previous off topic, I
also
told the
funny.
story about the whole light, you know what I mean? Being on the left, and Jackie's like, no, you go in, you turn around, look left. Someone tweeted at like us about that situation and included Jackie. And during
It was crazy because you were telling Meg about it because she didn't hear the story.
I told the story about
And
it.
literally, just completely out of the blue, after you told the story, I happened to check my phone.
Yep.
And someone like 15 minutes ago had tweeted us about
The whole
that
light
story.
situation,
And I was
yeah.
like, oh my God, someone just like tweeted us about like how insane that was.
Yep.
So then Jackie's like, all right, I got to reply to this person right now, like at the table. And she like typed up
It was
a
awesome.
response.
She replied to
motivated.
it, and she spelled something wrong.
She was like, okay, look, I was tipsy. I was like, you spelled tipsy wrong. She added in an A.
Jesus Christ.
I was like, maybe you shouldn't reply when you're also tipsy,
also tipsy.
again. Now playing card games
Dude,
again.
that Betrayal game, that was my first time as the traitor. That was my first time being a traitor in Betrayal, and I was the little girl who was playing hide and seek.
Yeah.
So you couldn't hurt me, you just had to hide from me.
Dude, we had
but
terrible
I kept
rolls.
sneaking around the table, and like specifically to Meg, I'd like go up behind her and go, I'm going to find you. I just kept like doing that to her, and I'd be like, we're gonna be friends.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
Like I would walk in rooms and just try to find them and be like,
Dude.
you're with me.
Yeah, because in that one, that's one of the newer haunts, because Jackie and I got you the expansion.
Now it's 100 haunts.
So so now we have access to 100 haunts, and that was a newer haunt. It was just like tagged, and then it got to the point where all of you guys were tagged working for Jeremy, and it was just myself against you guys, and I had all these cards that like stacked my rolls. So for the longest time, it's my character in a room with all of you guys, and you guys are just taking
I
turns
think it was
attacking me.
At that point, Lindsay tried to do a haunt roll as well.
Yeah. Oh god, yeah, that happened too.
Jesus Christ.
But also, because someone tweeted us, we went through the rule book, because the thing with Betrayal is it's very like it's very straightforward on a lot of things. Like each event card tells you specifically what to do.
Yep.
Do this right now, blah 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 blah. And there's not much rules outside of that. But there's a couple of them, and one of them people let us know because we talked about how you were the
On
monster
the
one time
last
and didn't move
podcast,
at all.
my rolls are so shit, didn't move at all.
You didn't move at
And
all.
someone tweeted at me, they're like, hey, there's this line of text here, and the line of text essentially read that, like, regardless of how terrible your roll is, you can at least move one space.
Like all monsters are allowed to move one space, even if they roll zeros.
Whoops.
It would have worked really well during the
Yeah.
Reverals
Get caught up with
because
the light
the whole
switch.
I mean,
There's that,
switch
and
you
there's a
off.
I'm still
rule
caught up.
that we didn't know about, that if your character is in the same room as a traitor or a monster, it costs 2 speed to move
Yeah.
out of that room rather
Yep.
than 1. So it's like you got to go slowly through.
Well, vice
rooms.
versa too, right?
And vice versa, the monster
Because Meg was the dragon.
She called it a dragon the last
and
time.
she only had 3. She only had the capability of moving 3 spaces. But then we kept putting, I think it was Gavin in
It
the
was
room
the old man.
with Meg, and just like Gavin, slow her down, and she only had like 2 moves.
Gavin
And
would
I'd
just
be like
stand
on
in
the
the
brink
room.
of death with my lab coat and no armor. I'd be like,
Gavin like handed all of his stuff to other people, and then we just stand in the room with the dragon to slow it down. Eventually, just ate him. Gavin was out,
yeah, she ate me and then didn't have to go 2 by me. She just chomped me and just
and then
out.
just went 3. And then Brandon JSP stopped her. It was me.
Yeah, that was a fun hunt. It was like a dragon, and you essentially had to get like the shield that would negate his fire attack. And
Armor
then
was good against the bite
was-
attack.
Yeah, it was good against the bite. Then there was a spear that you did extra damage to it. And all of it, a bunch of us found it, and we gave it all to Jeremy.
Just piled
And
it on
Jeremy
me.
Jeremy's character was his little kid, so we just
Brandon
kept thinking it was
Jaspers.
this little kid with like a spear and a fight a
kept
dragon.
I think that was the kid that Trevor did nothing with the first time we played.
The zombie thing? That was Matt as the zombie king.
Yeah, no, I know. So Matt was the zombie king, and Trevor literally wandered around the house the entire video.
And he was Brandon Jess. That's right. And he was doing that.
And
Brandon
he
Jaspers.
didn't
That's
find
right.
anyone. He didn't do anything. He didn't fight.
And you found the spear, which is what I had.
I picked like the strong dude. It happened to be like a might haunt, and I had a strong weapon.
Yeah,
so it
spear,
was
yeah.
pretty absurd. Jeff got turned, and I immediately killed him. So then he just kind of
We played with Jeff once. Jeff rinsed us. We've played a lot of different haunts. We've only got to repeat once.
Film more?
Betrayal? They don't do great.
It's also
damn.
like it's fun.
Well, it's just for us.
I will say though, like what sucks is like you never know how long the night's gonna be, right? Like until you get to the haunt. Sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's a long time. And then also it's fun even when you're playing and someone gets lucky and like the monster is like, oh, I fucking slaughtered you, or you just kill the monster right away. But it kind of sucks for a video.
It does.
Where it's like, I'm the monster, you're fucking dead, and it's like, oh.
It's one of those.
Well, that's anticlimactic. You know what I mean? Like, just for fun on the weekend, it's funny. Where it's like, we kick the shit out of you. Da, da, da.
Let's play another round.
With the added thing of like, are people gonna like that when they watch it? How we just like curb stomped you and just beat the shit out of you?
Outside of videos, it's funny. Like
Because it's crazy up in the air. That game could be an hour, it could be 3 hours.
like in Love Letter the other day, in the first round, you were like, you got a 3, and I was like, yep.
And you're like,
It was the first
he
round.
goes, I'm out for the next 20 minutes. I felt so bad.
I said that.
Yeah, you said that to him.
Because it was like 6 people. I went, well, there's 20 minutes. Like, rough.
That's still fun to
such a
watch.
fun game,
Still fun
yeah.
to
But I would love to play. Yeah, I want to just get through as many haunts and betrayal as I can. I'm gonna just keep playing that
and I
game.
still can't believe we've had the same one twice.
Oh, did you really?
We had Mummy at least twice.
Yeah.
Oh,
Was,
wow.
it, was it only twice? Cat was a Mummy once.
hope
That
we
was
get
after I
the
robbed
Mummy.
her and then she fucking killed me.
I hope we get the moment just to see how pissed off Jackie gets. She's always like anything
pissed
but
off
the
about
mummy.
everything.
I want
Anything
to
but the
play every single haunt with Jackie.
Okay.
She's a joy.
And
She was pissed off about the last haunt because last haunt it was like a
She was
burial.
so
Oh,
She was like a burial
so
thing,
funny.
and so we like
it
split
was
off
like
to do
you
the
have a
haunt.
friend somewhere, like not one of you.
Yeah,
You,
it's like
you have
there's
another friend.
another
with you.
friend who's buried somewhere, and then on our end it's like, hey, choose a room in the basement to put your, put their friend in that you buried, and they have to go guessing which room it is.
Okay.
And then we went back, and it was like, well, that sucks. The fucking basement
4
wasn't
rooms.
explored. There's 4 rooms. They're gonna find it like that. So they found it right away and it, like dug up their friend. And Jackie was like, "This is bullshit. I hate this. Like we wouldn't have. Like I hate the game. I hate the
it was
fact."
like before
She
it
jacked
ended.
it. She like cops and crooked it.
Jackie was like,
Always hated it.
Jackie was like, I've got some shit to say when this is done.
It was very funny.
She's like,
I'll
"I'm gonna
say it
wait.
now, but
I'm gonna wait."
When it's
I got
done,
some shit
and then
to
it
say.
ended, and she was like, "All right, it's bullshit."
It was very.
It's a very like who the fuck knows which way it's gonna lean.
You never know. And like, cause again, she just got insanely unlucky because I have a horrible habit in that game of finding a room called the collapsed room and then falling into the basement and getting trapped down there. I do it all the time. It happened. I was like exploring the roof or like the upper floor.
Dude.
Because the expansion adds a roof
to the
level.
basement.
I was like in the
Yeah.
upper floor, fell into the basement, got an event that was like, go to the roof. And then, so I just fell in the basement, found a room, and went back to the roof. So it was never in the
So
basement.
the basement was tiny because
tiny.
no one
was
had
like-
explored it.
So like in that sense, when we did the thing with the dolls, it was like Jeremy was a little girl.
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, okay, you have to get these dolls you find them in this room, you gotta roll to
Yeah.
get it, then you
You
gotta
have
take it
to-
to another
yep.
room to burn it. You can only carry one at a time.
One at a
You can
time.
only get it from this like specific a room with this symbol on it. And once you get one from that room's done. When the hunt started, I think we needed 5. We only had 2 of those
We had
fucking
2.
rooms.
Yeah, it had to be an item room.
And
So
the
I'm just
room
like,
you had to bring it to, you guys never found.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
we only have 2 of the 5, and we didn't have the other fucking room. And
We don't have
Jeremy
the room you have
just
to
slaughtered
bring
us.
it to. And
He just
Jeremy
walked
just
through,
kept
was like,
tagging everybody.
It was
and I
even,
like,
it honestly was
fuck.
even worse because it wasn't even like you're dead. It's like, well, you're on my team. now.
Yeah.
And it was
So it's
like,
just more and
fuck, it
more
was So
enemies.
stacked.
So it was all of you guys against me, and I
Yeah.
had stacked rolls,
It was
and I was
brutal.
like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna take
Well,
every
like,
doll, burn them
What I
individually.
love about another thing I love about that
Did not
game
happen.
is like Meg, who's the dragon. That haunt started like in 10 minutes. That was one of the quickest
really?
haunt starts.
Oh
we had.
yeah,
The house was,
it was like
fucking tiny.
it was like the
dude.
house is super tiny. It was like the second haunt
She needs to
roll, and I
roll
was
like a
like,
4 and
I
didn't
was
do
like,
it.
here goes the haunt, and I was like, oh shit, it's really starting.
Oh, I did it. I needed to roll like a 4 and didn't do it. It made Meg the dragon.
Oh, I
And-
thought it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was it you and then Meg
I,
did it, right?
I
'Cause it
definitely
was to the
started a
right.
haunt that where I didn't become the bad guy.
You started the burial. I think you made them the.
Okay.
No, you started the one for us.
Oh, and then
Yeah,
you
'cause it was to the
started
left.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, I just read it. Yeah, that's right.
yeah,
I
yeah.
just looked through the thing because it was the
No,
person with the
because
lowest
it
speed.
was Gav, and then to the right was Meg, and that's how Meg got it.
No,
And
Meg got it because she had the lowest speed.
Oh yeah,
It was the lowest
She was
speed
very
besides
happy.
Gav.
She was very.
Meg loves being the bad guy.
No, you.
She
No,
loves
me.
it.
No, me.
No, I
you,
think
no,
it was.
him.
I think it was
No,
him.
you.
I think it was him.
No, him.
But we're gonna get through all 100 eventually.
We should play again.
No, because we're gonna have, we'll never hit that last one. We'll go through the 99 all over again.
We're gonna fucking get that last one. Someone's gonna be something.
But if in Betrayal 2, when they make that, if they don't have all 100 haunts, I'm not playing it. I'm gonna give.
No,
pre-owned.
you can play it. Yeah, you can play it. Just buy it used.
Buy it used.
Just buy it used, and then we'll stream it.
and then advertise the hell out of it.
Buy it used, and then buy a billboard and put it on and tell
thing
people
is, like-
buy this. Buy this
The
game.
thing is, like, Jack came and left too.
Yeah.
So you didn't have to hit him.
Hit him.
Yeah, like hit him. Like,
I hardly know it.
Not physical.
Cheeky jab.
I didn't hit him. I jabbed
Cheeky
him.
poured this all over.
I thought he was gonna stab me earlier
dude.
because I was pricing out the new Mac Pro. I'm not getting one, but I thought, like, how expensive can this computer be? Because it came out
Yeah, I've
yesterday.
seen that.
and
I
was
think Adam did that too. I think I saw his tweet about it.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
like 30 grand or something, or like 60 grand.
Yeah, I
It
was just
was
doing it for
crazy.
fun. He's
Very
like,
much higher.
he was like, he looked at my
56.
show. He's like, I hate you so much. I was like, I'm not buying this. It's
No.
like 50 grand.
So,
was
Casey asked me
insane.
last night. She was like, "Will Gavin buy one?" I was like, "He's got a limit."
What'd you
Surely
get it up
this
to?
is the limit.
When you put all the
Oh,
Who
it
should
was-
buy
it was-
Like,
You mean
you'll
like
pay.
with the 28 cores and the 1.5 terabytes of RAM
Yeah.
and the screen and the stand that's $1,000?
Oh,
It was like $64,000.
Yeah,
and you could buy 5 at a time. If
That
you want.
And you
reminds
can buy
me.
a maximum of 5 at a time.
that
Only
reminds me.
Max does. All
320
right?
grand.
Don't go out starting to buy all that stuff.
I
What?
need to like just upgrade my computer
No, you
in
don't.
general.
No, you
Yeah,
don't.
no, I do.
No, you
It's
don't.
like,
I don't mind upgrading it. It's
over-
just I know that's gonna make me upgrade.
okay, that's fine. It's over
Stop.
2 years
but you
old.
like doing that.
But also,
I don't need it right
no,
now,
he
though.
said doesn't want to spend money. Is what he's saying.
I would. It's just there's
But
no point. I'm
here's
not
the
gonna
thing.
get
I
enough
need
of an
it,
upgrade.
though. But here's
price.
the biggest thing. Let me throw this your way. What do you think about this?
What do you want? What do you
so
want? What the
when
hell?
I played the, like newer games, I put in Ultra. I'd be like, because it's working.
Yeah,
the
you're making it
computer's like,
work,
I'm
but
working.
you're still able to
But
hit
then
it.
it started doing this like, and it's like really annoying. Like I can take the whir, I can take the like air conditioning sound,
Ticking
but
now?
it's an annoying like rattling sound.
That might be the fan.
It might be a fan.
Yeah.
It is a fan. Let me throw you this. How do you feel about this? So I popped it open and I
Oh.
realized to make it stop, I started putting a bunch of shit on top of my fan.
Okay,
So
no.
right now I have a bunch of coins sitting on top of my fan.
Okay,
To
no.
weigh it down because when I found out like, if I push it, the noise goes
Is
away.
it the top fan?
Yeah, so I was
you
like,
gotta
oh,
tighten
just
it.
weight it down.
Oh, just tighten it. It's a fucking
I
screw.
tightened it, and that didn't help. I tightened the shit out of it. It fixed it for like a minute, and then started doing it again. And then I realized, like, oh, it's the little center. Well, let me just put some shit on it. So I put a coin on it, and that helped a little bit. The Big Mac coins, by the way, that I got from McDonald's. So I know
Spinning around.
they don't spin.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah,
it's
just
on,
weighing-
it's on the
this is
center.
on it, weighing
It's
it
on
down.
this
It's like a
plastic
one-of-a-kind
center.
Yeah.
thing.
So I
It's
put the
like,
coin
I'll
on
weigh
it,
that.
right? And that helped a little bit, but it wasn't enough. So then I put another coin on top of it. But then they started clanging together. So there was a whole different noise. So then I thought, I'll put a piece of paper towel in between them so they don't clang. I put the other coin on. That worked until I was sitting there playing, and then I heard one of the coins fall into my computer. And it was like, ding, 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 ding. And I went, well, I lost one of the coins. So now it's just the one coin.
You just open it up.
But it's
you got
still-
so many
You know,
big mess
metal
coins
anytime
coin
there.
in your
come up-
computer
There's
somewhere.
This is also
Big
after
coins.
like a year ago when a magnet fell in there.
Jesus Christ.
But if you,
what am I gonna
anytime you're
find?
free, you
There's
want to
also
pop on
family
over.
And then afterward,
Where
you
they
can come
came
fix
from.
my toilet.
So then I pulled
He
my
tries to
seat
break
My toilet.
out of the water.
Gavin broke your toilet. He loves
Yeah.
broken toilets.
Bullshit! I get
broke
blamed
it.
for other people's
No.
Because you
toilets.
go in the toilet and
You
then
walk
come out
down,
and
it
it doesn't
didn't
work.
work.
Really?
Why it didn't work?
Reported the toilet.
They came in, changed out my floors, but they had to pull out the toilet
Yeah.
and the sink in order to do such a thing. They put them back in, and then I guess the little plunger thing in the back, the valve, is on there too tight. So either it doesn't flush sometimes, or when it does,
Yeah.
it fills forever. The float doesn't come back up, so it stops filling.
I went
You know,
into your
like-
bathroom.
Yeah.
I went into your toilet. I took a piss on someone else's piss. I thought, well, someone in here is an animal. Let me flush this away. Oh, that's why there was piss there. The flush.
Oh, so someone before you flushed and it didn't work.
Exactly.
Oh, try to get away
I
with
came
it.
out,
But it's-
reported the problem.
He's a known toilet breaker in the past.
Yeah, you came out.
You got
You
wrecked.
did.
Well, I knew so
You
because
You
you
came
guys
out when
yelled
I
it.
pissed and it didn't flush.
I was like,
broke
the
my toilet
toilet
once
will
in my
not
apartment.
flush.
yeah.
I got the blame for it because I reported it. The person before me, animal, a female animal, because there's bog roll in there, unless you are a dick wiper, broke the toilet, didn't report it.
Yeah.
Some
And-
people are dick wipers.
But then we went in.
nope.
Okay.
So I went in.
I'm like a.
I'll do like a little like.
It depends.
And then I just took the back off.
I don't know what this is
And
all.
just grabbed
what
the
is-
valve and pulled it
What is
up.
that?
Just give it a little shake.
Just pulled the
Oh, that's
valve off
fake.
and
I
then
don't stick my
flushed.
ass out when I
this,
do
like-
it.
So I gotta like loosen it or something.
Loosen it, tighten it, whatever. If that doesn't work, throw some coins in it. See what that does for it.
Well, I'll be honest.
I have
Get
so
that
many.
weight
I kind of futzed
The
with it
perfect
yesterday.
size.
I futzed with it yesterday and just didn't, and I made it worse. And so I'm gonna try a couple more things today. But I really had to use that I don't normally use that front bathroom, but there was an emergency. I woke up,
Gotta
so
go,
I told
gotta
Michael
go.
yesterday I fell asleep at like 7. I don't know. I just laid.
Which 7?
PM.
Oh,
like I just got home from Chump,
Need a nap.
cooked and ate dinner, and I just laid down in bed. I was watching some videos and fell asleep. And I woke up at like 10:30 or 11 or something.
PM?
And, yeah. And I was like, fuck, right?
Yeah, I
like,
do
because I
that.
wasn't tired at all and everything. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go grab like a snack or something from the gas station down the street. I'm just gonna like munch on that and play Halo Reach. Why not? Got in my car, and as I was turning off on my street, realized I had to take a shit really bad. Like to the point where I was like fighting not to shit my pants. And then I was like, but I'm already out. I'm getting my fucking snack. So I drove to the gas station.
Damn, dude.
I drove to the gas station to get my snack. And I was actively talking to myself to distract myself from the fact that I was gonna shit myself.
What a madman.
Got there, and I came back, and if you've ever had the thing where you either need to go to the bathroom or you need to throw up or something like that, your body knows when you're close to home.
Proximity.
The
Yeah.
proximity
Yeah.
makes it worse.
Yep.
I knew that was gonna happen. So I pulled into my driveway and I was talking out loud to myself going, I'm not even thinking about it. I'm not even thinking about how close I am. This is just another day. This is just another day. I walked in and put my stuff on the counter and then I ran into the bathroom. But yeah, that toilet don't
To your
work well.
neighbors, that looked normal. Like, gotta get some
They didn't
stuff.
see, it was
Not
like
even think about
11
it.
and 30
I'm
or
definitely not
whatever.
gonna shit myself. Nope.
And
Bye.
I didn't shit myself.
Dude, you know what I like took away from that story? I miss being able to just leave my house whenever I wanted.
With Cat not home,
Yeah.
I'm a free man.
Well, I don't really understand that.
I
Because you can
just-
still
yeah, you
leave.
can still
No,
leave.
because then I had to explain to her
I
what
mean,
I'm
like,
doing, and it's
children.
embarrassing.
What do you mean? Why is it embarrassing?
Why?
I don't know,
Or
just
get
to
a
be like,
snack.
I'm gonna go drive and get a snack.
I'm more
from the
mean
gas
like,
station.
oh, Lindsay's
Dude,
sleeping and the kids
that.
aren't.
No, because she's
I
like, why are you
can't
gonna get a
leave.
snack?
Yeah, because you
I'm
gotta
like,
pack them in the car and.
But
There's no way that's
if
happening.
you left the house and you were like, I'll be back
That's
Sunday,
so much work, dude.
what would happen?
If I said to Kat, I'm leaving the house, I'm gonna be back Sunday.
Yeah.
I just can't even imagine what would happen. It's just so not something I would ever do.
I mean,
I
that,
mean-
that one's a
That
little bit
happens to me all
more.
the time. I'm like, I'll be back. I'll see you Sunday.
Yeah,
Where
well,
are you
that's
going?
different though. But you're
LA.
already in
All right.
that world
See you
though.
later.
He's
Yeah, but there's the
not.
thing. At least, I mean, that's what she would say. Where are you going?
Yeah.
It's not.
You can just
Someone
say.
someone
and
asked.
then-
Sorry, someone asked why didn't you shit in the gas station, and I think you know why.
Yeah. What are
it's
you
a-
nuts?
oh.
What are you
It's close to his
insane?
house, and it's a
I've got
fucking
perfectly good
disgusting
pants on.
Gas
You're gonna
station.
shit on a needle?
Well, I'm not even worried about the needle. More
Yeah,
just
it's
like
just-
the
it's
general
probably
fecal
raunchy and
matter,
gross
like
and
doo-doo
disgusting and-
butter and
Dude,
whatnot.
gas stations
butter.
like
Yeah,
last
dude,
resort.
say that.
Yeah,
dude.
that's
You're,
like a.
you're
I just
out
like-
there, there's nowhere else.
You're already
I
prairie
miss
dogging
being
it.
able to
Yeah.
go. I'm just gonna
like
go
the McDonald's
leave
is on
somewhere.
fire next door and you can't shit there.
Yeah,
That's-
I guess. Yeah. I don't do that often. I'm kind of.
And well, it's not even like
anyways,
well, you can be like, you know, oh, I'd have to explain it to the cat. I'd be like, my kids could die.
Have you ever tested how far you can get?
What does that mean?
Like, you can't just leave your house to go somewhere, but you can like walk out the front door and like walk 100 meters and come back.
Have I tested it?
Yeah.
No. What does that
Like,
mean?
Gavin, you
how far
realize,
do you have to travel before you've
large
left?
area
you realize the
roam.
failed
Wait, all
test
this
here
has
is a
got
dead
controllers
child,
on
right? Like, that's your failed
The thing
test.
about it
Like, you
is
can
like
run 500 meters and back.
the thing
good.
about it is, and like it's easy to rationalize this, right? Where like I could shoot. Like, if they're sleeping, I don't give a shit. Because, like, if Lindsay's home and they're sleeping, whatever. But, like, say she's out of town and they're sleeping, I could be like, oh, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, they're sleeping. I can shoot to McDonald's and come right back. It's like, you know, it's super close, whatever. But the thing is, like, if I'm horrifically maimed in that 2 minutes, then they're fucked.
Yeah.
So I can't leave, you know? If I get into a car accident at McDonald's and then I wake up a day later, I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
My kids have been in my house for 30 hours. You know what I mean? So I'm shackled.
point.
I can't leave. Yeah, it's just like I'll sit there and I'm just like, man, I'd love to leave my house right now. I'm not putting them in the car, so.
That's not happening.
That's
Uber
fair.
Eats, DoorDash, whatever it is,
don't
you
have-
come to
yeah.
me. It's the biggest crime is when I like food delivery like restaurants that are 2 miles away. And I know
Yeah.
they're thinking like, what a piece of shit.
What if you-
And I'm like, but the kids,
You're
it would have
good
taken me an
kids,
hour to put them in the car. Like,
What
you
if
have
you
no idea how
didn't-
much work that is.
What if you
And
traveled
now,
on foot?
And now, what does that mean?
foot?
That's-
No car crash.
Whereas
wear a
that could be,
full suit
that
of
could be
armor.
killed.
Yeah, and also, where's he gonna go?
A man just
I'm
tackles
gonna
me.
arrest
It's
you
gonna
for
take him an
that.
hour to go to wherever. Like, you
Why
know,
not?
I'm gonna
Just
go
like,
to Wendy's.
and now-
I'll be there in an
around
Now
hour.
it's a whole other thing, like, because Iris fucking loves sitting in the front seat. Like, we'll let her sit in the car in the driveway and just, like, play with the steering wheel and shit. So now when we actually have to go somewhere, I'll go to put her in her car seat, and she's like, no! Because she wants to sit in the front.
Wow.
She'll be like, mama seat! Which is the driver's seat, because usually Lindsay drives. And she'll go, mama seat! And I'm like, just get in the fucking car. And she's like, ah! There was a night a
Just
couple
set off
weeks
the
ago.
airbag and be like, you want to sit there now?
She'd be like, yeah. There was a night a couple weeks ago where
You're
I was
be a
gonna
parent.
sneak
Not
out.
a good one.
I was gonna sneak out and get food real quick. I was gonna go to Wendy's or something. Lindsay was there. I'm like, hey, I'm gonna pop out, get food. I'll be right back. But then Iris clocked me, trying to leave, and she started like freaking out. Like, "Oh." And I'm just like, if I leave, she's gonna like have a meltdown. It's just not worth it. She's gonna go to bed soon. And I'm just like, fuck it. I'll just take her with me. Like, do you want to come? Do you want to come with me? We'll just drive around, you know, I'll get the food, I'll come home. She's like, yeah. I bring her outside. I go to put her in her car seat. And it's like, yeah! She wants to in the 10 minutes in my driveway at like 10 o'clock at night, her screaming. I'm like, well, fuck it. Back in the house. So it's like, I'm back in my house. Lindsay's like, what happened? I'm like, it's a bust. It's not happening now. So I didn't get the food, and now she's like, now having been brought outside and then brought back inside, it's like complete meltdown, screaming, kicking, and I'm like, well, I should have just left without her because this is now it's what happened anyway. And I don't have food, and now the next hour and a half is like, fuck it. All right, well, just put her to bed now because she's already like having a fit, and it's like, ah, and she'll just like bang on her door and like hang on it and shit and go, no. And I'm just like, I just wanted to get a chicken sandwich.
All that for a chicken sandwich.
Boy.
Dude, speaking of driving and having awful thoughts, I had this moment the other day.
Well, no one said that.
No, I just the awful,
Anywhere.
the awful thought of having to shit yourself.
He's still on that.
I had this moment where I was driving to work, and I was about to turn onto a street that leads to the office, and there was this homeless guy there, who's always there. And before I get into this, I know being a homeless person is very difficult. It's usually a horrible situation and everything like that. However, so there was a couple cars in front of me at the red light. They were stopped, and I saw someone roll down their window and reach out, and I was like, oh, they're gonna give the guy some money. That's nice. And they gave him an Egg McMuffin. They had an Egg McMuffin from McDonald's, and they handed it to the guy. I was very hungry, and I was looking at this situation going down, and I was just like, this guy got an Egg McMuffin. Like, looking at that, and I was like, I wish I was that homeless guy. But he had an Egg McMuffin, and it looked really good. And what I thought to myself is, if that was me and I was in that scenario, that Egg McMuffin would have ruined me because I would have remembered that car, and for all the days to come, I would have wondered if that car was the Egg McMuffin car. Right? Every morning, I'd be like,
What?
There's a gray SUV. Is that the McMuffin mobile coming to give me an Egg McMuffin? And I just... Man, and for a second,
It
You have the freedom to get an Egg McMuffin whenever you
I know I do.
No, he can't because he doesn't want to tell Cat about it. He's
tell her.
ashamed.
You can get one delivered. You can meet the guy like 3 houses down.
I
and
could.
stash
I
it.
really could. And for a brief moment in my life, I looked at a homeless man and went, lucky guy. Guy's got an Egg McMuffin.
I would say that's a lapse in judgment.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's a pretty good
Living
note
like a
to end
king
on.
with that.
Yeah.
We should wrap it up
They
here.
know.
Could go for
Man.
could go for
Why,
that McMuffin.
you literally could go for
Yeah, you
an Egg
could.
McMuffin.
Yeah.
The McMuffin
Like,
that
at
got
least
away.
right now.
Jimmy McDonald's is a
You could do that right now.
Wow.
All day breakfast.
No, I couldn't.
Wow.
A car drive up and hand me an Egg McMuffin, that would never happen. But one day it might. I'll
If
just
you're,
keep,
if you're lucky.
if I get divorced.
If you're lucky. there you'll be. I guess I have money, but I don't know what to
Get
do with it.
my life is planned out. Divorced, bang, across Europe, don't pay the bills, wind up homeless, Egg McMuffins. This is my plan.
rip Europe.
Rip through Europe,
Hey,
homeless.
homeless,
So we're gonna
Egg
end,
McMuffin.
I gotta mention real quick. First of all, I was gonna say, what are people like doing this weekend? I have no kids tomorrow.
I have no plans. I have no wife
Tomorrow.
this weekend.
Tomorrow's a thing.
Oh, tomorrow's the
tomorrow's
thing.
the thing.
Not for Jeremy either.
Oh, okay, then fuck it.
I know. Let me reiterate.
Look.
I have no kids tomorrow.
Then I just
Do you think I'm not gonna do what I want to do?
go.
That's a day off. Okay, I do whatever I want. Okay, they're getting taken care of.
Okay, so the question is, how many haunts we're doing now?
Also, follow up. I just wanted to say what was cool was last week we talked about going to Trudy's and then we did it.
Yeah, but you almost
And I had a fucking
Yeah.
Bloody
Well,
Mary.
Because
I had
I
Bloody
wanted
Mary.
to go in the
I had a Bloody
morning,
Mary.
and then Jeremy couldn't make it in the morning, so it was like, go without Jeremy or go at night. And I said, let's go at night. And I said to you, I feel like Bloody Mary, before we went, like, is a morning thing. You're like, yeah, it is.
Well, you were
So
sitting there
then we
and
went,
you're
and
like,
then I was like, I ordered first, and I was just like, I'll get the Mexican martini. Because we
And
also
then-
talked about that, and then you guys
yeah,
were like,
well,
oh,
and
we
then,
talked about
well,
Bloody
then
Mary.
no, you said a martini, and
I
then
was
Jeremy and I
saying
looked at
martini.
each other, and Jeremy was like, "What
Says
are you gonna
whatever.
order?" I was like, "Well, we're here for the Bloody Mary. That's the whole
off.
point of the thing."
So then we
It's
both
like a
got
lunch
Bloody
brunch
We
Marys.
both got
thing.
Bloody Marys.
We got Bloody Marys. You got Bloody Marys.
You got
changed
one.
to a Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
We had it.
Changed.
And
they
I
both hated
not
it.
my thing.
Yeah, they're
not
not,
my
they're
thing.
not great.
I
We
drank.
still had ours like half, even like
We still
halfway
had
done.
ours several, but then we were going to my
Michael
house.
finished them.
Yeah, we were going to my house to play board games after. Michael shows up at my place. He walks in. He's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "What's up?"
No.
No.
You walked in, it was like,
Yes.
oh,
and we were talking about
We were like the cheese.
because we were talking about dairy and cheese
Yeah.
at dinner, and I walked in and went,
Oh,
and
and we
you
were
guys
like, oh shit, the cheese,
the
I
queso
got you.
I was like, nah, it's tomato juice.
He's like, it's tomato juice. I sucked
'Cause he
down the
drank
rest
the
of
rest of ours.
Bloody Mary.
yes, wait, there was like 3/4 full.
The is not how it came out to me. How it came out to me is that you opened my fridge to get a White Claw, pointed at the jar of salsa in there, and went, "Hey, you want me to polish that off?"
yeah,
for you?"
I said I could drink that. I did say that. I was like, I could just finish that off.
That is how that went down.
But they were good.
Oh yeah, mine was good.
They were good.
It's okay.
Didn't have the celery, which
No,
was
it wasn't.
Yeah,
You could just
yeah.
say you didn't like it.
I'll
okay.
say I didn't like
drink it. Jeremy went, that was not for me.
Yeah, I was like, I tried
But
it.
you tried it.
I tried it. I drank like a third of it, and I was like, not for me. You know, I was like, it's alcohol. I appreciate it. I want to suck it down. I didn't like it.
Terrible.
Well, if we all like the same shit, it'd be boring.
It'd be a boring life. It'd be a
Like,
boring.
I don't
life.
want to be homeless.
But you do want
the egg
to.
But an Egg McMuffin
Muffin though.
makes it seem
You have to pick. It's one or the other.
that much better.
All
Egg
right.
McMuffins.
Well,
Oh, good. That's that.
Yeah.
that's that. Thanks for watching this pre-recorded episode.
That's not true. Bye.
We're wizards.
Bye.